Hang on, son. You know what else Jesus craves?
I hope you say Brondo.
Jesus craves that meatloaf, that sweet, sweet Sunday afternoon Lord's meatloaf. I don't like any of this.
If there's one thing that I like, it is the Lord's meatloaf. And that loaf can go anywhere. And I tell you right now, the devil will succeed in taking this meatloaf.
Are you eating well?
Yes, Daddy, I am.
Get in here. We got to start the show.
Perfect.
Lord of meatloaf.
Oh, hello, everyone, and welcome to the Funky Panther. Coming to you from Fort Worth, Texas. We've got a hell of a show for you here on episode 124. We're going to recap some of our day that we had back on last Friday with the Visit Fort Worth event. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. Let's get into it. I'm Chad.
I'm Javier.
I'm Tim.
And we are
the Funky Panther.
I wish everybody heard.
Nope.
Love Jesus and let everybody in the sky know that.
Listen, stop yelling. We're not doing that again.
No?
They've been preaching for the past 15 minutes for no reason, just awaiting the start of the podcast.
We were just excited about the coming of the podcast.
Everybody like the sweet cream of Christ.
Okay, we're seriously going to move on. We got a great episode for y'all today. So live is going to be a little bit shorter than generally. You know, we go for about an hour and a half, 2 hours. We're going to go for about 30, 45 minutes because we do have an hour worth of content that's going to be inserted into our podcast. So if you want to listen to the entire podcast, make sure you catch us on Apple Podcast, Spotify, anywhere you get your podcast. Find it starting this Thursday. That way you can listen to the full episode. But it's some really good stuff. We had some really good interviews, but we'll get into that here in a second. So. All right. I mean, I know that we hung out Friday together, but what have y'all been up to? Well, Tim?
Man, I had a pretty eventful weekend.
Ooh.
Yeah, so went out with our boy Lance.
Okay.
We had a concert we were going to go to. We went out to we drove all the way out to Dallas, and I've got a story for you guys, okay?
Okay.
So we get out to Dallas. We had a great time out there. We were seeing some hardcore bands out there. And not hardcore pornography bands, but hardcore punk.
I was going to ask.
Yeah, hardcore punk bands.
Yeah.
And so we saw this band called Zulu. They're from the West Coast, LA area. We saw this band called Scowl. They're from like mid-north, somewhere up in that way. Jesus Peace, which another great hardcore band. They're from like the Philly area. And then the headlining was this band called Show Me the Body, which they got a very unique sound, very different than what anybody would expect. They incorporate banjo into their music.
That's neat.
It's very different. So we went and saw them. Opening up for them was a band called Trip Jones. It was actually just one guy. He's a rapper. So it was weird. We had this rapper, and then very Suicide Boys-esque.
Oh, okay.
And then these hardcore
Which you're
bands.
a big fan of.
I am a big fan of
I love
Suicide
Boys.
But what was really cool about this night is that there was a good portion of the band. So Zulu is all black, so it's all black hardcore band. Mm-hmm. Guys were amazing, and then Jesus Peace is fronted by a black guy from Philly, and he just has this great presence on the stage. So much so that people were literally climbing up on stage and throwing themselves off the stage into the crowds. Crowd surfing.
It's called crowd surfing. Right?
Well, this was more crowd diving.
Dive bombing?
Oh, it was insane. There was a guy. So there's a guy named Chance. The
rapper?
No, but he's he's part of this band in Dallas called Gagging Order. And this dude gets up on stage, and he's a legend. He's a legend in the hardcore scene because he always shows up in a FUBU jersey.
Yeah,
and he just I'm talking full on runs up on the stage and backflips or front flips off into the crowd.
Oh shit!
I mean, that's what's happening, man. People are just going nuts. So much energy. We had such a great time. On our way back, that's where it gets crazy. So we drive back from Dallas. We get on 30. We get all the way into Fort Worth, and Lance and I are driving. I'm in not the far left lane, but the lane over. And all of a sudden, this truck veers off into our lane. Jeez. I slam on my brakes, and about that time, I see headlights coming right at me.
What?
There was a fucking wrong way driver on 30, and I'm booking like 75, 80 miles an hour.
Right, yeah.
My brain did not even register what the fuck I was seeing. I just knew slam on brakes, try to avoid it, right?
Right.
So he's in the left lane, and that truck was in the left lane, so he cuts over, and I just see headlights, and I'm like, holy fuck, you know?
Yeah.
Lance and I go about a mile down the road in silence. We're just like processing what the fuck just happened.
Hell yeah, that's scary.
And then we just lose our shit laughing like, holy fuck. I mean, is it a trip to Dallas if you don't almost die? That's the question. So
probably not. No. I have definitely seen that happen before, not on the highway.
Yeah,
like going 75. That's crazy.
Yeah, I've seen it on like one-way streets in downtown, things like that.
Yeah.
But never on the highway. And I've never like experienced it like firsthand like that. Dude, it was insane. I was like just like jacked up on like adrenaline for like a good like hour afterwards.
Yeah.
But outside of that, man, we did that, and then we went out. You were gone, so went and had some drinks. Javier and I will kind of get into that here in a minute, but we spent Sunday with it was Galentine's Day for some of the girls, and we had our Valentine. Is it Valentine's for boys?
Bro-do day.
Bro-dudetines.
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 It's just Sunday where we drank.
Bro-dudetines.
Bro-dudetines. Yeah, so it's just dudes that drink, and so we went out
because the girls are all busy. Yeah, we might as well get together.
We went out and had a little bit of a good time. So
yeah,
checked out some places on South Main. So yeah, that's my weekend.
Awesome. What about you, Javier?
Yeah, just went to watch Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania on Saturday.
Man, how was that? Oh, don't say that because I love Ant-Man.
The only, it wasn't bad. I mean, it was slow to me, but like the person who made that movie was Jonathan Majors as Kang, and I'm very excited because he's like the new bad guy in like the Marvel series.
Yeah.
So like he was in Loki as like who is it? The whatever.
Was he?
Yeah,
he was in Loki.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that. I need to go back and check it.
Yeah, it was the
Last Samurai. Got it. Yeah.
Yep, Last Samurai.
Tom Cruise.
No, the last episode.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I have to go back and double check.
Yeah, but he's the man who remains or something, the last man or whatever. But he's Kang and he's like the new Thanos. It's supposed to be
right.
Heftier than Thanos, but it was not bad.
I liked it. It was entertaining, but it wasn't a great movie.
Did you just say you fell asleep during the movie?
Yeah, but that's because Friday was a
I've
very
been
long
drinking.
day. And there was drinking involved beforehand.
So you saying like he's a thick boy like Thanos? Like
oh my no, he's like
or
fucking. If you watch him in the fucking Creed 3 trailers, that man is like,
but naturally strong.
Yeah.
It's not like Thanos, like
Okay.
CGI strong. No,
No.
This guy's like just naturally jacked.
yeah.
Gotcha.
Well, not. I mean, he does work. He's not. There's no CGI involved. I don't think. Like he's just a big. Dude.
He just came
Especially
out
that
like this.
penis
Right?
is. No, yeah, it wasn't bad. We enjoyed it. I mean, it was fine. But Sunday, of course, we all went out with the boys and went over to South Main. So went to South Side Cellar with everybody. It was a lot of fun.
Did y'all see that? We just went to Shreveport. I went to Shreveport twice the past month or so, and they just got Ghost in the Machine, and they got like kegs of it. It looked like they got tons of 4-packs.
Southside Cellar.
Well,
Yes.
that what that means though
How come you didn't tell me?
I sent in the group text today.
Fuck.
It is being introduced into the Texas market.
Exactly, which is awesome
Yeah.
because it is an amazing beer.
It's one of the best IPAs.
Agreed.
It really is.
If you haven't had Ghost in the Machine from Parish Brewing Company, it's like an hour outside of New Orleans. But that particular beer, like the brewery's great, but that particular beer put them on the map, and they're delicious. But anytime we go to Shreveport or just crossing the border into Louisiana, we have to get some Ghost in the Machine. It's so good.
Absolutely.
It is delicious. It's so yummy.
Where else did y'all go?
We went to Southside Cellar and then we ended it at Nickel City.
At Nip Nip City. Antoine came out. Lance.
Antoine wanted to come out.
Yeah.
And Antoine from Emo Otaku was like, man, I want to hang out with the guys. Lance was like, hey, let me ask the boys and see if they want to go. And of course, it was me, you, Juan from Osos Golosos, Andrew from Fort Worth Roots.
Oh, nice. Y'all had a whole crew.
Yeah, we had a whole crew.
Nice.
Sydney's fiance,
Yeah,
Chris, was over there.
So we hung
that
out.
was,
We hung out with Chris, man.
He's a
and,
really cool guy, and
he's invited us out to Dallas now. They've got this. So there's a Italian restaurant that I guess has a really good chicken fried steak.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
It's so there there's
accompanied by pasta or
there's
just the chicken fried steak at the pasta
There's-
place?
And potatoes.
There's Campese's, right? Campese's is out there in Dallas. It's another Italian family that's. So you got Campese, and apparently this is the other old school Italian family.
rivaling Italian restaurant
that's
family.
definitely got some ties.
Ooh.
Mob ties.
Oh yeah, he was telling us he ended up playing squares with him, and the guy took him the owner took him in the back room and was like, "Okay, you're gonna write an IOU this much money." Like old school booking,
Real shit?
Oh
Yeah.
real shit. I'm like,
Interesting.
man, I don't know if I'd get into that.
Yeah.
And he was saying that him and them and the land cart, Joe T. Garcia family, like they're good
friends or something. Yeah.
Because they've been here forever and they've been over there for a long time too.
Yeah.
So it was very, very fun. And also we're on the B list for Sydney and Chris's wedding. So that's going to be
Nice.
and they're going to get married over here in Fort Worth, and they're going to
As well they should be.
Absolutely.
Even though they live in Dallas.
Yeah, 100%. Hundo P. And they're going to have the after party. It's going to be an early wedding. They're going to have the after party on South Main.
Oh, very cool.
So, they're going to be frequenting some of the bars.
Look, if you know Sydney, you need to, if you're friends with her, you got to go ask her about the engagement story. You really do. Because it's funny, and the way she tells it is just—it's just hilarious. What all transpired. I'm not gonna tell it on here because I don't want to give it away. But
yeah, I haven't even heard this.
I'll tell Chad about it. Okay. I'll tell you afterwards. But yeah, you definitely need to go ask her about it because it is funny.
Oh yeah,
it's a good story, and Chris did good.
Nice.
He did good with the whole thing. So
very good.
Yeah, some of that was it. It was pretty much it.
Cool.
Oh, also I won the thing from Pedal Like Let's Eat, the $50 gift card for H Mart.
Is that why we're going? Is that it?
No, that was already planned. But
he's not going to use his gift card on you.
I'm going to use fuck yeah, it's going to be for me, not for Tammy. For me,
we're going grocery shopping.
So and then also a cooking class for Indulge FTW. Or Fort Worth.
That's going to be awesome, man.
So I'm going to.
That was a cool giveaway.
Class. Absolutely, man. So thank you so much, Angie. And again, man, go out there and follow her at Pedal Like Let's Eat on Instagram. And man, she's a good follow, man. And she every day posts something about food.
She's been on the show here before.
Yeah.
She's just exceeded 1,000 followers, which is why she did the giveaway.
And
Super proud of her.
She's a doll.
and we'll
100%.
have her back on soon.
I was going to post a picture. It was Valentine's Day, so she came by. Her and Joseph came by, and I got it. I was setting it up to take a picture, and I was taking pictures. And man, I just realized that I got the unfortunate call from Tammy that one of the regulars at Angelo's passed away, and he was a really good guy, and very heartbreaking. So I was like, fuck, I can't post this. I got to go with Tammy. So it really sucked, but rest in peace, the old boy Stan, the Chihuahua King. So rest well, buddy. I love you. But that was it. That was my week. Yeah,
We're having a moment of silence.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what to do after that.
No,
I don't know. I don't know what to do with my hands. Coming in from the chat though, real quick. Christy says, "I finally watched The Bear. Great show.
Oh fuck yeah, an amazing
and
show.
I want to do a cooking class so bad. I'm mad at myself for not entering that. Christy, you do a cooking class. Learn how to make a Italian beef sandwich that rivals Portillo's. And let's do that. That'd be a blast.
Hands, chef. Hands.
Yeah, they have cooking classes at Central Market all the time too.
Yeah, they
There
do.
should be like a little thing there.
I mean, that'd be fun.
Should do a cooking competition.
Yeah.
I'm not good with my knife skills.
I am. The thing is, you got to kind of.
I know,
Use your
but
knuckle.
I get that, but I'm not fast.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
You know me neither. I fuck cutting
yeah.
my fingers.
All right, so Chad, do you want something?
No, not yet. I'll let you know.
Okay, you'll let me know.
Yeah,
okay. Well, let's get into the rest of
music cue here in a
Let's get
second.
into the rest of it. Okay.
So for the past few days, we went down. I saw that movie on Friday with my family after the long day we had. I also had lunch with Andrew from the Fort Worth Roots last week, which is really cool. We went to Pouring Glory. Hadn't been there since his event. To be quite honest with you,
that's his favorite place.
Yeah, it is. Everyone knows.
Oh,
Andrew there.
He's sponsored there.
Yeah. And so we had a nice lunch. So thanks for inviting me out, Andrew. And then Sunday, I went down to New Braunfels. So our friend Roy just moved down there, just north, like near San Marcos. It's in a little city, or a little town called Maxwell. So went to go see him and Brandy. Went to go see Danny and Courtney, some of our friends down there. And then, every time that we go down in that area, I feel like there's always an agenda. Except this time, I had no agenda. I was just going down. And so I was like, you know what? I want to go to Lockhart. I've never been to Lockhart. You go to Lockhart every year, and I wanted to go check out, Tober Spot, Old Pal, which you've talked about and we've talked about. Mm-hmm. And so I was like, what's a good reason? The weather was beautiful, so Roy and I went to the Lockhart State Park and did about like 3.5 mile hike out there. And then we went to Old Pal and had a few cocktails, and which you were dead right. That water frozen is insanely good.
It needs to. I mean, I know we have the frozen Irish coffee and we love it to death.
Right.
But that water frozen needs to be here.
It's like the like you said, it's a Dr. Pepper shake from Whataburger, but it's boozy.
Yeah. I've never had a Dr. Pepper shake.
Jesus, it's so good.
It's very delicious.
And so that, and then I had a cocktail. I had like the Old Pal cocktail. It was nice. It kind of tasted like what I feel like you were trying to go for last week on the cocktail, because it kind of had some of that flavor, but it was a little bit balanced, a little bit better.
You mean like if you ate a bunch of like something, whatever's bitter?
Well, I mean, I think I don't know
give me something bitter.
I don't know
Javier's cocktail.
enough about like the liquors, but I think that it had
all I
Campari
heard
in
was
it.
Javier's cock.
Regardless, it was good.
That's bitter too.
And then Tober popped up, surprisingly. I mean, he lives in the city, but he's always all over the place. So it was kind of good to see him for a second. He was like, he walked in the door. I didn't even know he was there. He's like, "Don't Fort Worth my Lockhart."
That's funny. You should have hit him up and said, "Hey, I'm going to be there." Because he would have hooked you up with all sorts of. He's been wanting us to come down and he's like, we'll barbecue and all that stuff.
Hang out with the mayor.
Hang out with the mayor of Lockhart.
Well, Tober's been extremely good to us.
Yes.
And I don't want to keep taking from that man. I was more than willing to buy my own drinks and have some smoked chicken because it was damn good.
I finally had pizza logs. I hadn't bought any pizza logs over there.
Yeah.
At Nickel City, and that's one of the things I ordered. Those are delicious, and if that's in every bowling alley up in Buffalo, by God, I want to move to Buffalo.
So how was the chicken over there, Chad?
So Roy got the fried, and I got I think it's the smoked. And so we got to try a little bit of both. The fried was great, even though I'm not a huge fried chicken fan. It was good, but the smoked was amazing. It came out super hot, and like it came with gravy and like this lemon poppy coleslaw. And those drop biscuits, you have it like Red Lobster. But they're big. It's like a big ass Red Lobster biscuit. It was amazing.
Like one of them Cheddar Bay biscuits.
Yeah, it was so good. But yeah, I really enjoyed it.
Man, I wish you would have tried Cruise Barbecue while you were out there.
But, we'll go back. It was 20 minutes from Roy's place, or 15, 20 minutes from Roy's place. Another, probably 30 or 40 from Danny's. So yeah, next time I go down, I plan on going and checking out some of the barbecue spots because I'll spend a little bit more time in Lockhart for sure.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So, y'all know I have been unemployed now for 21 days, right? It's been 21 days since I've been unemployed. I've been doing this Fun Employed series on, my Instagram and my TikTok, and it's kind of blowing up. I mean, things are happening with my Fun Employed series. And so I thought, what better opportunity than try to get a sponsorship for Fun Employed Chad? You know what I mean? Like, why not? And so I want to take the opportunity to say that I have chosen a sponsor for Fun Employed Chad. So Tim, will you go ahead and cue that music up? In this 2023 season of Fun Employed Chad, I have decided to go with one of our local favorites here in Fort Worth. I want to thank for now being the proud sponsor of Fun Employed Chad. Anytime I want a beverage, I now can go and drink on the house. Okay, cut the music. Cut the music. Fun Employed Chad, brought to you by if you want a ice cold beer, beautiful cocktail, or maybe, I don't know, highball on tap, go check out Whether you're in Austin or Fort Worth, Texas, it's the right place to go check out for you and me. I love it. It's fantastic. In addition, they've got food. You want a, I don't know, pizza roll, pizza log, cheese curds, tater tots, or, I don't know, a slider? Go check out Nick. Stay good.
This motherfucker don't even know what they got on the menu, and he's get a fucking sponsorship, you fucking fuck.
I now can drink for free. Thanks, Tober.
You fucking fuck. God damn it.
So, thank you.
If that ain't the most cracker shit I ever fucking heard.
Why do you look so upset?
Fuck you. Is that my fucking hat?
It is your hat.
You son of a bitch.
The motherfucker didn't even have his own fucking hat.
Yeah. Well, I haven't had time. Tober said, come grab a hat and you could do this whole draft thing. And I was like, okay, but I haven't had time.
Motherfucker.
So I just use yours.
It
It was Tober's idea, okay?
You know what?
He's like, do you need a drink for free because of the, no job situation? You need money? I was like, yeah, I'll do that. That's it. So that's all I've got.
Man, fuck you.
Okay, that's rude.
All right, that's the end of the show.
No, it's not.
Goodbye, everybody.
So,
All right, are we?
Go enjoy your unemployed drink over there, you piece of shit.
I plan on it.
And now, Action Sports with Javier. Take it away, Javier.
Let's see. Pitchers and catchers reported last week, and man, Jake DeGrom's already injured, so they had to arrest him for a bit. I haven't heard anything since because that kind of just pissed me off. Maybe Teresa will enlighten me with how that's going right now. World Baseball Classic starting up soon, so it's going to be very entertaining, especially going to be during preseason, and the final will be around near the start of the season next month. In other sports news, the NBA All-Star Game was this weekend. Of course, had many things going on with the dunk contest, which was the highlight of the entire weekend. And what could be said as the worst NBA All-Star Game of history of all time, that was it. Such lackluster play, man. It was not even worth watching. And such a horrible thing for the fans. Not to mention it was in Utah, of all places. They have nothing fun over there in Utah. Everybody over there is going to go to heaven. Just what Charles Barkley said. He's like, y'all ain't got no casinos. You don't got no alcohol. Oh, y'all going to heaven.
They got alcohol, though. We've been there. Chad and I've been there.
Yeah.
That's not right.
A couple times.
And then Shaq's like, I don't think I've ever eaten so much room service in my entire life. And, they weren't happy that it was in Utah.
Did Shaq say he was coming on the show?
Not yet.
Did he mention it?
No, he didn't say that.
No, but Shaq, we've got a really good idea if you do decide to come on the show.
Pull your phone out. Hey, Shaq, it's day 20.
Yeah.
The Frogs won this weekend, didn't they? That was a lot of fun. Teresa was over there, so shout out to her. A lot of sports going on. TCU men's basketball is going on, too. Man, a lot of big things happening here in the city.
I got something on sports.
Yeah, tell me.
TCU women's equestrian. They won just this last weekend. Yeah. So
They did.
I was actually out there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was watching them ride horses.
I think their softball team's doing really well also, as well as,
TCU's just killing it.
TCU basketball.
They got to come back from that little loss that they had with the football teams, but
We don't talk about that.
But we don't talk about that.
I think they're ranked 22 right now in the NCAA rankings.
Hey, I'm here for it.
And of course, the XFL was going on this weekend in the inaugural week for the new XFL. This one owned by Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Arlington has its own team again. This time, it's not the Texas Renegades; it's the Arlington Renegades. They open with a win, and also Mike the Bike, our local teacher, his cousin plays for San Antonio's the San Antonio Brahmas team.
Oh, nice.
And he's their kicker. He does their field goals and stuff. I saw a clip.
Is that what the kickers do?
Does their field goals and stuff.
I was like, I thought you were going to say he's their mascot. Whatever.
Hey, where's the costume? So it's good to see a Romo back on the field.
Yeah.
So shout out to Mike the Bike and the Romo family.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
And so cheers to that. And man, other than that, in what can be said, a devastating match today in the UEFA Champions League. Real Madrid destroyed Liverpool. I think at the end it was 5-2. Man, Liverpool was up top 2-1 in the 25th minute, man. But, God, you just you cannot call off Real Madrid, man, especially with Benzema and, what's his name? The other Brazilian player. Vinicius Jr. But man, props to Real Madrid, who more than likely will win the Champions League once again for a record 7th time. But other than that, that's sports. 7th time? No, it's more than that. Okay. Anyways, that's it.
Sports. And that was Action Sports with Javier.
Oh, you know what? Teresa on the group chat, Javi and for the Vaqueros team, I would love to go to a game. I did see that, I think it was the coach was over there on Friday at the Visit Fort Worth event, but I'm very interested to go, and I'd really love to. I mean, if you have more information on that, I know me and Lance have talked about it, but we would love to go. Also, a lot more Panther City lacrosse games happening this month also.
Yeah.
Since the stock show's over and they're able to use Dickey's Arena. So,
Hopefully I can finally see a match.
dude, yeah, if you're going to go to the box office and buy a ticket. It's going to be a lot better and a lot cheaper.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
That's a nice little Javi's Sports Facts. Fun fact. Go to the box office.
All right,
and buy
moving on to
tickets.
news.
Library Honor Night match. Library 4th. Oh, okay.
And now it's time for news with Tim. Take it away, Tim.
Why'd you fucking just look at me like an idiot?
Because he was still talking.
Like, why aren't you talking? Why aren't you saying nothing? You're just looking at me like, why aren't you saying? Why?
I have made a huge mistake.
Yeah, you got fucking Nickel City making you drink for free now, and you over here are too good to.
Chad the Wino over here reporting from Nickel City. Hey, everybody. It's me, Chad. I'm just drinking more.
Hey, I got the sponsorship for you that's going to come after this. AA.
Maybe in 6 months. I'm going to Nickel City right after this episode, by the way.
Anal Sex Anonymous, what? Is that
What?
what it is? What?
No.
All right. So first off, I want to take this moment to go on a little bit of a rant.
Okay.
So we talked about in like 2 episodes ago about Walmart, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how sometimes they get shit wrong. Boy, did they get some shit wrong. So Jessie ordered her Walmart pickup, goes up there to picks up. They're like, asked her, are you so-and-so? I'm not going to say her name. Are you Jessie? Yeah, they didn't say Jessie, but they said their last name. And she's like, yeah, okay. And then she pops up in the trunk, and they start loading up, and she comes home. And boy, is she surprised by the items that she received.
She a bunch of double-sided dildos.
Yeah, dildos and vibrators?
No, she received 2 loaves of bread, a big box of the Deli Mex taquitos, like a big box, a case of Coke, which we don't drink sodas at the house. There was a pint of ice cream.
Okay.
And just all this random shit that frozen pizzas. So it was a 20-year-old, maybe 19-year-old's pick, I guess. I don't know.
It's like that scene from Half Baked. Like,
Yeah.
go get 2 extra large pizzas
Hey.
with everything on it.
I love Nickel City. Hang on. I love Nickel City. I love Nickel City. Chad's sponsored, but the Funky Panther's not. We have a drink at
Down and Out.
Yeah.
But now Chad's trying to use our platform for his own sponsorship.
No.
No. You got it on the table, on the camera. I see what's happening. You're making me go on a rant in the middle of my news, Chad. You're making me go on a rant.
I don't even know why you're talking
You're
about
making me go on a rant.
It's not
All
even
right.
in the chat. What are you talking about?
Anyways. Yeah.
You're losing your goddamn mind.
So they go and fuck all that up, right? They go and fuck all that up. But on a side note, if they fuck up your order enough, you can text their app and say, "Hey, my order is all fucked up."
Yeah.
And they just refund you the money.
Yeah.
You keep the stuff. You don't have to return it or anything.
I think there's a certain dollar amount they probably wouldn't refund. But yeah,
I don't know, man. I say, you know what? Fuck Walmart. Go ahead and give it a shot.
You know what?
And that's hot tips with Tim.
Hot Tim tips.
Hot tips.
Tim tips.
You know what I did
You
once?
can text 56677 for hot
Oh my
Tim
God.
tips.
Like when I was broke, maybe like 10 years ago, and there was this nice pair of black Jordan 11s that came out. It was around Christmas time, and I got them in, and I was like, "But I'm broke." And then I called a Nike, and I'm like, "Somebody stole them from my porch," and they're like,
my
"I was like, can I get another pair?" Knowing they're not going to have other pairs because that was the Thanksgiving release, the Jordan 11 Thanksgiving release.
Okay.
And they're like, "We don't have any more, unfortunately, but we'll just give you all the money back." And it was like $225
All right.
plus tax.
Shit, dude.
So I got some good news, though.
Okay.
I've got some great news, actually.
The taquitos were amazing.
The taquitos, I haven't had them yet. I can tell you that the pizzas, I don't even know what brand they were, but they were Supremes. We don't eat Supreme pizzas at the house, but whatever. We're not about that vegetable life. Not
He's
on
so
our pizzas.
choosy about the free food he just received.
No, but
He just trashes the shit.
good news coming in with a slight hint of bad news, but good news overall.
Okay.
Buc-ee's,
Yeah.
the new largest Buc-ee's in the universe, is now under construction in Texas.
Is it the one in Hillsborough?
Is it the one in Hillsborough? Because I saw the sign.
It is
on
the
way up.
one in, one by San Antonio. It's in San Antonio, actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So no, not that one.
So the title's coming back. The San Antonio, Texas area, and 21's Buc-ee's revealed that they're building their giant store. So the biggest one was in Tennessee, and when they were expanded, and we were just like, why did Buc-ee's build their largest store out of state?
It needs to be in the home
It
state.
needs to be in the home state. So the bad news is you have to go to San Antonio. Sorry, Christy, but we're not the biggest fans of not the biggest fans of Spurs. San Antonio as a city is okay.
Right.
But yeah, Buc-ee's, largest Buc-ee's. Now you got a place to check out while you're down there. You can go see the world's largest Buc-ee's.
Yeah. There's like a dozen Buc-ee's between here and New Braunfels, though.
You got to hit them all. You got to try them all. Don't
Is it
go
Pokemon?
to Don't go to Madisonville's Buc-ee's. It's too small and it gets way too crowded. That's down by Houston. It's
I'm not a
great
fan
there.
of the small Buc-ee's.
Yeah, big Buc-ee's is. I like big Buc-ee's.
I like big Buc-ee's.
and I cannot lie.
Cannot lie.
I'm going to hijack your segment real quick because speaking of San Antonio, man, shitty decision by the Hall of Fame committee, NBA Hall of Fame committee, putting Tony Parker and Greg Popovich as finalists to be in the Hall of Fame. But fortunately, it was overtaken by the GOAT himself, the tall baller from the G, Dirk Nowitzki.
Yes, sir.
Hey, that's the other person I want to have on is Dirk. So if we get Shaq on, I'm going to see if he can pull some strings, get Dirk to come with.
Absolutely.
Great.
You know what I say about San Antonio. Hey. Dirty water. I would say dirty women. dirty women, even dirty water. No, there's no dirty women over
All right.
Well, there's probably some.
Also, if the tall men themselves come onto the show, we're gonna be doing it. I already talked to Paul. He's cool. Nexum Creative. He has already raised the ceilings. That way, it doesn't appear that they're tiny or small room, big guy. Anyways, moving on.
Do we want to do a day thing for Shaq right now?
Yeah, let's do it. I don't even know what day I'm on because I had to miss a couple of days.
All right, then never mind.
Yeah, we can do that here in a minute. Other good news: Texas bill that's been submitted now would allow cities and counties to make the call on whether to legalize cannabis.
Ooh.
So we are getting
about time.
It's not going to help me at all because I still can't partake in that because work. It's not federally legal and all that stuff. But for those that like to partake of the cannabis, Texas is working on a possible way. It might not be in Tarrant County, but you know what?
It'll be in Dallas.
It'd be like a dry county, so you just go to Dallas County, get your weed, don't bring it, smuggle it, I guess, across because they might arrest you. I don't know.
I feel like
I don't know how it's going to work.
I feel like it'll be the big cities, like your Dallas, Fort Worth, your Houston, Austin, San Antonio.
I think it'd be Dallas. I don't think it would be Fort Worth.
I don't know, man. It'd be pretty damn close.
It's going to be like Colorado, how they had it before, where Colorado Springs, you had to have your card, and whenever you got
to show
Denver,
that
you got to show that you have the card. But whenever you go into Denver, once you cross into Denver city limits, you'll see like all the shops like pop up because you can go into Denver, but you're going to be in like Inglewood or like Centennial, the tech center area. Those places aren't going to have legal shops, so you got to cross over into that Denver city limit. So I think it's going to be like that.
All right, and on other news, man, look. I'm going to go ahead and play it. We got a weird phone call.
Okay.
And I just want to play it. I haven't listened to it. I don't know what's going on with this, but let's just give this a listen because a lot of people don't realize this, I guess, but you can call us on our Funky Panther hotline bling, which is 817-677-0408.
He read that. He didn't know it.
817-677-0408.
Well done.
I thought it was going to have the
Hey, Funky Panther. This is Big Diesel, Shaq. Yes, I'll come in your podcast. If you promise me the mustache guy will stop making those videos. And please, make him wear a shirt. Right, I gotta go buy some stuff. Big Shaq flew out.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and say that's not the real Shaq. That is...
I don't know. It kind of sounds like Shaq.
All right. Who ordered Wish brand Shaq?
Right.
Jimmy Kimmel.
That is Wish brand Shaq, a.k.a. I believe that is Jared from Tales from the Fort. I think that he's doing one of his impersonations. It'd be so fucking cool if that was Shaq, but I doubt Shaq's got an 817 number. It does not sound like
Definitely
Shaq.
Jared. But well done, Jared.
Could have fooled me.
Yeah, thanks for getting my hopes up. let me tell you what happened. Is I see that I was just like, I'm gonna check our voicemails and all that to see if we have some. And I look and I'm like reading. I'm gonna read what it says. Hey, play Pokey Plaza. I was like, what the fuck is that? Is Big Diesel check? And I'm like, what? Yes, I'll call me a podcast if you promise me that mustache guy will stop. I was like making those videos. Wait a second, Big Shack full out. And so I was like, I got to listen to this. And then I was disappointed. Not disappointed that it's not Shaq. Disappointed that it's Wish brand Shaq.
Right.
Give me Costco Shaq at least. That's what I want. Costco Shaq. If I'm not going to get the real Shaq, give me Costco Shaq.
Yeah. Funny, I was looking at our missed calls. I saw that came through, and I was looking at missed calls, and there's a bunch of 214 numbers, and I saw Shaq in the thing. I was like, was this really Shaq? And then I realized it was Jared's number, not a 214 number.
God damn it, Jared.
Yeah. All right, so and that was News with Me. Thank you, everybody, and good night.
So we had the opportunity last Friday to go to the Visit Fort Worth annual event. We talked about it on the last episode. We were super stoked to be able to go out there. I'm going to let Javier talk about it a little bit because we had such a great time. You want to cue up kind of what people are going to hear from this next recording?
Yeah, so we were able to, pretty much be parked right in front of the doors of the Visit Fort Worth annual meeting, and we were able to get a couple of interviews from some pretty great people. I'm really glad I was able to get some of these people in, and they were all great interviews. I listened to everything this morning, and man, you guys could have done better. And I think that it shows that we belong there at these events for bigger city events, and also, man, y'all too, and Robin. Fantastic job with the questions y'all asked, and man, it flowed really well, and I'm very proud that y'all did as good as y'all did.
I'm so proud of Javier.
Same.
So the first person that walked up was Sunshine Man. Sunshine Man.
Sunflower Man.
Sunflower Man. Yeah, why was I saying Sunshine Man? Sunflower Man. So I start yelling at him to get him over, right? And then Javier gets up, and now that's his cue. Javier is now on. I'm going to start pulling people in.
Dude, Javier was doing work.
I'm going to start pulling people in. And we got some of, I'm going to say that we got some of the best guests that were at Visit Fort Worth to come and sit down and have a short conversation with us.
Agreed.
Also, I'm very proud of all of us how off the cuff and professional our questions were. I think it was just simply amazing. We did such a good job.
Yeah, I appreciate you both tooting our horns because you're absolutely right. It was kind of cool to be invited to do something like this, and we appreciate Visit Fort Worth and Mitch, Tom, Sydney, everyone out there helping us and putting us in this position. But it was so cool to be there, see our logo on the sign, have the couches all set up from Loot Reynolds, and then Paul from Nexum set up all the sound equipment. We sat down, we went to work. We had Paul on. We had Sunflower Man.
Yeah.
We had Teresa from Fort Worth Library.
Sure did.
We had Mia from Black's Coffee. We had Frank from Franklin and Anthony.
Yep.
And then we had Lou Charles on for a moment. Lou.
Who?
Lou Charles $. Cha-ching!
Who is Lou?
Yeah, so we had, 6 people within about 50 minutes or so.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, it was fun. It was good conversation, but Javier was the one doing God's work, I'll be honest with you. He was out there just grabbing people right off the escalator like, hey, come on over here. And we were having people back to back to back, and it was just really fun. So much fun to have those people on the show. People that we already wanted to have on the show, we probably will still have on the show for full interviews, but just a quick, snappy, 5-minute, Q&A type thing was really, really nice.
Yeah.
Hey, just bear with me for a second.
Okay.
Just bear with me for a second.
I really kind of wish
Just
we had,
bear with me for a second.
I wish we had a video.
Just bear with me for a second.
Oh.
Shh. Just bear with me.
We didn't say shh.
I want to take this time to thank Javier.
Thank you, Javier.
Thank you, Javier. Thank you, Javier. Thank you, Javier. Praise be Javier.
You are my savior.
I'm going to edit that. I'm going to edit that right there.
You did the Lord's work of the Funky Panther, and we thank you.
We could not do this without you.
Thank you. I said now, I say it again. I am the heart and soul of this here Funky Panther.
Okay, come on.
I keep it funky.
I had to go impromptu on that one. I had to go impromptu, and I'm so glad we did. Yes, we are in church right now. We are in the church of the Funky Panther.
TFP Church.
I want to say, I do. I want to say thank you, Javier. I want to say thank you to Visit Fort Worth. And all the sponsors of Visit Fort Worth, because this is our second year being participants, and it's only going up from here.
Yeah.
I do truly believe that Visit Fort Worth sees the worth of our community that we've grown and cultivated now, and I look forward to doing more and more with them.
Agreed. TFP is Fort Worth it. All right, so without further ado, we're going to go ahead and take a moment to cut in the interviews we had. So here it is, our Friday recording live at the Convention Center for the Visit Fort Worth event.
Well, good morning, guys.
Good freaking morning.
Good morning.
I'm so excited.
It is early.
Y'all, this is the earliest we've all been around each other.
Who got up the earliest? I'm sure it was Robin, but like
4:30.
Oh shit.
Oh, my.
Okay, 5 o'clock.
My alarm went off at 5:25.
Okay, 5:25.
5:25.
Okay, so you should have been at 5 since you were late.
I was on time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was also on time.
Should have been on Javi time. So,
You're always on hobby time. It's the worst.
Even if I give myself like an extra half hour, I'm still like, I got 10 minutes. I can make it. I know I can. It's going to be fine.
Well, okay, so this is y'all's second annual meeting.
Yes.
Correct.
Yes,
I was like, we
yes.
all got to come last year.
Absolutely.
This is my third annual meeting. But here's the thing is, this is so cool because we're actually a part of it this year.
Yeah.
And not only that, but like we have this amazing lounge set provided by Loot Reynolds.
Yes.
Which, I mean, isn't this cute?
It's comfortable. It's nice. It's fancy.
I know.
We need this in the studio, I feel like. Like we need something similar.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm ready to revamp a little bit, I think.
Yeah.
Ooh. I was like, well, maybe they can help y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
with some
really.
ideas. But like we have this, obviously Paul at Nexum Creative. Daddy Paul, as many know him.
Yes.
Favorite guy right there.
Is providing all the equipment and editing for all the podcasts.
For
and that
3
is
whole setups. Like he's
know.
done some work.
he was here yesterday doing the most.
Yeah.
So appreciate him, of course, but then also Visit Fort Worth. Thank you so much for allowing us to be a part of this.
Some Mo Rocca sighting right there.
Oh, that is our keynote speaker.
Yeah.
That is a nice suit.
It's a very nice suit. I've always enjoyed his hair. I've always been a big fan
Yeah.
because I used to watch him on like the I Love the '80s, and I really want to yell Mo Rocca. But I don't. He's having a conversation.
I was going to say,
right now.
what's stopping you?
What is stopping you? Actually,
Nerves.
Intrusive thoughts.
because he dabbles in podcasts,
Yeah,
He
he
does.
does.
and I would love. I'm. No. He's gonna go inside Mo. No.
Okay, let's act like we've done this before.
Yeah.
Like, approach him like a man. Don't
Look-
yell at him from across the convention
Javier's
center.
starstruck. He doesn't know what to do. That's just him though. That's just how he rolls sometimes.
I'm going to be a sweaty Betty today. I'll tell you that much. Like I was last year, but this year I'm not making the mistake of wearing khakis.
Well, here's the
So-
thing, though. It's freezing outside.
Yes.
It is.
Because once again, we live in Texas and it's like bipolar weather central.
Yep, summer 1 minute and winter the next.
And it was 70 like 5 a couple of days ago, and it was like beautiful.
It's insane how like quick it changes, but it
And
is what it
next
is.
week it's going to be like 100 degrees, and we're going to have our ACs on at the house. So
True.
I'm very happy to put my AC back on.
Me too. And even whenever it is cold, I do still set it to like AC because like I hate sleeping in heat. It has to be 64 always.
I forget, like, I don't
surprised
have like
it's
a
not another
nice,
number.
I don't have a nice thermostat anymore in the apartment. And so I forget to turn it to heat and cool. And so last night it got down to like 60 degrees in my apartment because I forgot to turn the heat
hey,
on.
if you're just going to stay there for a little bit, you could just wire one in.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Might as well just throw a nest on the wall.
just do it.
Okay, let's not talk about my thermostat situation and let Robin finish.
All right.
No, I was like, I mean, I'm just excited and I really want to know what the surprise at the end
Yeah.
is.
Oh,
because
so-
that's by Pinnacle Bank.
Pinnacle Bank is doing it, right?
And I need to know what's coming
They're
because
going to shoot off money out of a cannon.
Yes, please.
So last year we were all here, right? And we got to see Avery Burke and Daniel Sue and then Lou Charles do like this big finale, like looked like it was something off of MTV. It was beautiful.
Literally, it looked like from an award show or something.
Funny enough, yesterday, Sarah texted me and she said, "Hey, do you know this song Free with Avery Burke and Lou?" And I was like, "Yeah, of course I do. Like they played it last year." I was like, "That's weird that you're bringing it up because we saw it live a year ago." And she said it was on the radio and she's like, "I love this song." I was
Oh my
like,
God,
"Heck
that's
yeah."
so cool.
Yeah, but how random. It was like yesterday, the day before this event.
It's one of those things. It's like, I heard it first, though, like a year ago.
Right. Exactly.
And multiple times after at South by Southwest.
That's so funny.
So this is the 10th annual.
The
Yes.
10th annual, yes.
And I've only been aware of the last two. I didn't even know there was one before that.
That's because we were
let
nobodies,
alone-
Tim. And now we're mediocre possible somebodies, you know?
We
I
were
mean-
local nobodies, and now we are local somebodies.
I'm
And,
just happy to be here.
There's the man himself over there, Lanny.
Was that Lanny? Yeah.
That was Lanny.
Yeah. Should have got him to
And,
come over.
Well, and the coolest
the-
thing is also like they're, highlighting the Jotees family.
yeah.
Yeah.
For hospitality. So I'm excited to see what they do for that.
It's very cool. That family's been, I mean, I see the family over there at Esperanza's over there on 8th all the time whenever I go have breakfast.
And we had Lanny on the show last year.
We did, yeah.
He's such a nice guy.
He's such a cool, genuine guy. And he brought over like a taste of everything that they have to offer. And again, everything is so delicious. And he's just a mastermind in his own right.
Right.
Oh, I love that. I could definitely use a Jotees patio.
Oh, don't tell me
like,
with a good time. Well,
situation.
not today.
Yeah. Maybe
Okay,
when it's a little bit
maybe not.
warmer.
Well, but here's the thing: is like they have heaters out there.
That's true.
Right.
This
they
is
do.
true.
I was like, we can get some heater.
I could go
action.
for some Joe T's Margs though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I could
it doesn't
always
matter
go for a Jotees Marg.
how hot or cold it is. They always
Amen.
sound good.
Just give me a picture of that.
Oh, yeah.
Wait,
Call me an Uber.
Do you do the line pictures?
What?
The line pictures.
What's
You have
a
to.
line picture?
You have to get a picture while you're in line waiting to
Oh
get in.
no.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah. What?
absolutely. Yeah.
of course.
Oh, I was
I've
like,
never done that.
Tim.
Oh, really? Wow.
No, you get one in line and one at the
Oh.
table if you're on a date because, you only need 2 pictures for 2 people if you want to die.
Like
True story.
2 pictures for one person, man.
Yeah. No, they're strong, dude.
It's like going to, where was it? Eisenhower's? Or no, where was it? In Austin where you had the
Oh,
Long Island iced
yeah.
tea pitcher and
Shakespeare's.
Shakespeare's.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
a
yeah.
cool spot on 6th Street. You would have like the little mini pitchers and that would be your drink.
Oh God.
Yeah, we went hard. So this year's, I guess the theme is collective effervescence and
Say that again.
collective effervescence.
Okay.
I did it better that time.
Yeah,
Don't make
thank
fun of me.
Say that 5 times fast.
Collective Evanescence.
No, close enough.
Evanescence is performing after the show?
That's
This
a
is how
surprise.
rumors get started.
But
Yeah, there's Tim.
hey,
is it-
guys!
No, it's not Tim Love.
Evanescence.
A little too beefy. Beefy love.
good thing we don't know who these people are. So
My beefy love.
they're like, maybe it was me that was beefy as they
Oh,
listen back to the
no. Oh, no.
podcast.
The Stratera is starting to take effect.
Sir, you are not. If you're listening, you're not beefy.
You're beefy in the best way.
Yes, like a strong man, like a big old strong beefy.
Y'all
man.
know I like a beefy boy.
Of course
We know.
you do, yeah.
Rugby, baseball.
Rugby,
we
Yeah,
heard.
I was
baseball,
like, I
yeah.
love a beefy boy.
Let me ask you something. We've played around with an idea of coming up with new merch
hmm
that just says Beefy Boys.
Do it.
I think that's a
I would
Yeah.
even or say I love beefy boys.
Oh,
with like
yeah.
a with
For
like
girls.
a with like a log of
I'll wear it.
what's it called the hamburger in the tube, the hamburger meat in the tube.
Yeah.
It just says Beefy Boys across the top of it.
Right.
Yeah.
I do want to say right now, real quick, when Lanny was going up the stairs and he was waving, all I did was wink at him. And I was like, I hope he doesn't think that's really weird. I was like, he's probably like, oh, freaking weird.
I waved at him. I didn't like he had his long hair and all the facial
Yeah, he
hair.
had that.
I didn't recognize him at first. I was like, that's got to be Lanny, right?
But I'll tell you, I say this is going to be a good day because if you look outside, you can see the cat's claw moon outside. And I think that signifies good luck. You can't see it.
How is that
Are
a
you not
cat's
going to
claw?
meow for
I'm-
us?
It's a cat's claw. It's a crescent moon.
Okay, I thought it was just like
No
a
meowing.
thumbnail.
No meow. Not
Yeah, I
yet.
thought it was a thumbnail too.
Meow.
I've never heard of a cat's claw moon.
Really? Looks good to me.
Let me ask you. So
Cut that out, Paul.
Paul's not going to cut any of your shenanigans out. He's going to spend way too much time on this podcast.
I can already tell he's like, Javier, this is going to stay right there.
Is he
where
still
it
doing the bell every time you say Course Cowtown?
I mean, I can make him.
Nice.
yeah. So
Yeah.
Robin from Corks and Cowtown.
Right?
Let me ask you a question. Do you ever, after you've said something to someone that was or something, like maybe you're at a restaurant and the server says, "Enjoy your food," and you say, "You too." Do you play that over and over in your head?
No, my problem is I don't really have shame.
Yeah.
So that is my internal flaw.
Same.
Is I'm just like, well, I did it.
Here's the mental illness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah, I do the same thing, but I feel like Chad probably has interactions with people. The handshake. You had that.
Oh, with Tom.
Yes.
I was thinking about it for months. He genuinely told me everything was okay. So I feel good about it now, but like it was seriously bothering me.
Wait, what happened with his handshake?
So like he went in for like this whole like grab hand hug one time, and I just went in for a handshake. And the second time I think I went in for the grab hand hug, and he went in for like something different, and I just couldn't get it right.
Did you interlock fingers though?
No, should have.
Okay.
I mean, I feel like we're at the point
At
now.
one point, he kissed his hand. It got really weird.
I think he called him my liege at some point.
We love you, Tom, and everyone here at Visit Fort Worth.
Tom,
who's put
Mitch.
Sydney, who has been a
Taryn.
godsend to us, helping all the podcasts. First off, be here and be a part of this event 2 years in a row. Really appreciate it, and then also just the work that's been done. I mean, this is insane.
Crazy how first of all, hearing the numbers for tourism, 10.8 million.
Right.
That is wild.
So they provided us with a nice little fun facts sheet.
Don't say it. No, you're giving the secrets.
We don't know anything about our
But
city.
All of these
as
things.
I was reading through it, I was just kind of blown away that this is real. Like you said, $10.8 million, but that reduces
people, not dollars.
10.8 million people that came in last year, which was record breaking.
Which that reduced 125 million in local tax revenues.
Right, that's
there
what I was
you
trying
go.
to get at. Yeah, which is crazy because that's like $700 per person. So tourism in our city reduces the amount of money that we pay in taxes. I had no idea.
I had no idea either.
I would have to pay $700 more each year just because we have less people into our city. That's crazy.
And you know me, I hate taxes.
Yeah.
I don't like paying taxes. I would, if I could get away with it, I
Taxation is
wouldn't. Yes.
Nope. So the huge reason why the numbers have gone up so high is because of Dickies Arena and all the events that have been happening over there. Of course, 30,000 jobs have been impacted, and you could fill the Dickies Arena 2 times over.
Right.
So, of course, we had, the NTA finals. We also have your professional sports in the Fort Worth Lacrosse, the Stock Show Rodeo, many events that have been happening.
Texas
over
Rattlers
here.
are home base
PBR,
here.
yeah.
PBR is now doing their finals in Fort Worth, which is where they should have been doing it all along. Hello,
Yeah.
Cowtown?
Of course.
I mean,
Why
it just
not?
makes sense, right?
Yeah.
I mean, the West begins here, obviously. It's where the West begins.
Yeah, in case you didn't know, and you're not from here, if you drive through Fort Worth, just take a look at the Fort Worth police cars. It literally says where the West begins.
Yeah.
And a little known fact, we're also called Panther City. And if you look on a Fort Worth police officer's badge, they've got a little panther sleeping across the top of it.
I didn't know that.
Lots of people don't realize that.
Yeah.
Well, one of the things about even downtown at the Harper is in their rooms, they have a panther hidden in the rooms.
What?
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
didn't
now
know
I want to
that.
go to all the rooms at the Harper and try to find the panther. It's like a scavenger hunt that's very expensive.
Yeah.
It's a little
It
weird.
was like their little homage to Fort Worth.
That's really cool.
You
Yeah.
could just get a side job and just go house clean. You know what I mean?
Bellboy.
Yeah, or a bellboy.
And then
just
you
check
go
all the
hide
rooms.
all the panthers.
I go hide. And then
No.
nobody finds me.
Do not hide in people's rooms. You creepo.
Surprise.
Hello, it's me, Tim from the Funky Panther. I'm the
Get out of
panther.
my room.
I'm the panther you're looking for.
I am the panther.
And I am funky.
Now that's Big Panther energy if I've ever
Mommy,
heard
there's
it.
a weird man in the room. No, it's very awesome because you also just recently heard that the Fort Worth Convention Center, not the convention center, I mean the Will Rogers Coliseum is going to have a facelift here soon. So that was just
Is it
announced
really?
here lately. Yeah,
I didn't hear that.
Yeah, I
That's-
was like, I
that's-
didn't hear
that's
that.
awesome.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's very cool stuff.
Wait,
so it's,
Javier knows breaking news that the 3 of us don't know. Now I question its authenticity, to be quite honest with you.
well,
Is this
work,
real?
At work, I get these little notifications from the Star Telegram, on the side, and it pops up. I'm like, oh, interesting. All right.
Yeah, I started getting those too at work, and I don't know how to shut it off.
My dad's like, that's a
Normally,
virus. Turn it off.
If you just text stop.
Oh, yeah.
It's on my computer at work. Yeah.
Oh, got you.
Then you yell stop. That's
I'm just in my office. Stop.
Tim, what are you doing?
Boss sticks his head around the corner,
yeah.
goes back.
That's how it works.
I will say people are walking rather fast this morning.
Yeah, they're just walking.
I was like,
right
there's a
past
lot
us.
of power walkers.
Javier, you need to start like grabbing these people to bring them on.
Yeah, don't actually physically grab them.
No.
though.
Physically grab them and say, you don't have a choice. You don't have a choice. This is what we're doing.
And here, as a matter of fact, we can pull one guy here, our Lord and Savior Paul.
Hey,
Paul is the reason
Daddy Paul.
why the equipment is here. Paul, how are you this morning?
I am doing fantastic. I haven't been to sleep in 3 days. Getting ready for this moment right here because, I knew I'd see Javier today and I've been
Big
parts
fan.
of me have been a topic
Right.
recently and it's just.
Huge fan.
Of what? What exactly?
Javier says he's a huge fan.
huge fan of what?
I can't say.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
we can't say this is a family friendly show.
This
kind
is
of.
family friendly. But
This doesn't count as you being on the show. We're still going to be on the show. You know that, right? Okay.
I do want to say though, I want to ask how many people have stopped you and said, "Sir, are you some international model? Because you are a handsome devil." Like
It's been about 11 so far this morning. It's
There's only
barely
12 people
7
here.
a.m. Yeah, well,
Let's just take them.
all the 11 people that have showed up today so far have all asked me the same question.
Let's take a moment and talk about Paul's fit right now. I mean, he looks great. He looks fabulous.
Are you talking about Paul Andrew Style?
Ooh, you can find him at Paul Andrew Style
Yeah.
on Instagram.
Wow, great commercial. Hey, everybody, you can find me at Paul Andrew Style on Instagram and TikTok.
Ooh.
The Tiki Talkies.
So he's not just a
handsome man.
audio and video
He's
editor.
also a handsome
and
man on
production.
social media.
Yeah, he's a handsome man on social media.
Only on social media.
Right.
I figured out a way to wear a live filter.
I love it.
That's neat.
I'm actually
I
getting
would
kind
like
of sweaty with him sitting next to me. So it's
If you're sweaty with Paul, how are you going to handle this with other people?
I have
we
no
don't
idea.
know?
The energy is just ridiculously
Is it his-
pouring off.
Effervescence.
It's his Riz.
It's his collective.
Effervescence.
I like the Riz.
That's what the kids say.
They do say that.
What if they said it was the collective Riz instead?
The collective Riz.
Instead of
Collective
We're gonna
Riz.
start that?
Effervescence. Yeah.
I don't like the way collective Riz sounds. I feel like,
Oh,
like
that's
what are you
true.
collecting? Like what?
Well, it sounds too
Riz.
close
I don't-
to
what
other
do you mean?
things.
yeah, but
Come on.
I think you go to a clinic for that
Listen.
kind of thing.
yeah, it
since
sounds
this-
like something you need to
Ever
get help
since
for.
Go Chad Go changed his career path,
Yeah. I am
Unemployed.
unemployed and loving it.
I bet you are. Well, thanks, guys. You have an amazing day.
You have an
Kill
amazing
it
day.
up here.
We love you, Paul.
And we love you. Me and all my personalities.
We and all my Pauls.
all my Pauls love you guys too. Have fun, guys.
Thanks,
buddy.
man.
That was Paul from Nexum Creative. Thanks again for the equipment and also the editing that's going to be happening whenever the episodes are done. He's going to be doing all the work. So thank you
Little
so much.
does he know, he has no idea what he got himself into.
Corks and Cowtown.
Right.
Corks and Cowtown.
Corks in Cowtown.
Oh, man. Yeah, what a great guy he is.
Truly. I am very happy that this glorious escalator has not been squeaking.
Yeah.
Yes, correct. Yeah, it feels so good that they greased it
So
up this
yeah,
morning.
I actually called ahead of time and said, "Hey,
You did?
you better have that escalator greased up and ready to go before we get here."
I see
That's
Tom.
much
Yeah,
appreciated.
there's the Tom.
Where's Tom?
Tom sighting.
There's-
walking
Who's
over
going to
there.
give him a handshake first?
I'm not.
Chad.
My hands are sweaty now.
Mine are
Mine
too.
are too.
What's going on?
Mine are
also-
surprisingly fine
I'm
and
not
dry.
gonna
Tim,
lie,
you're
I
going to
am-
give all the handshakes.
I am power gripping this mic right
and
now.
you're going to give the
Oh, it just
Nope.
squeaked.
You know, I
Tim,
wish
you didn't do a good enough job oiling the thing up. It just squeaked.
I wish we had portable packs to go like around and say, so what do you think? What do you think is good here in the city? Like, what's your favorite place? What's your favorite restaurant?
We have the sunflower.
We have a
man.
sunflower sighting.
Oh, I was like, there's one to pull on
Go
over.
grab him.
Yeah, we do know him.
Motion on over.
Sunflower Man.
Mr.
We need,
Sir,
we need you to come over here real quick.
do you want to join us for a moment?
Yeah.
Please have a
Do
seat.
you have a
Join.
second?
Yeah, no, here. Have a seat right here.
We have got the Sunflower Man himself joining us here at the Visit Fort Worth event. How are you doing this morning, sir?
Doing well.
Good.
Am I holding this right?
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Just as long as Javier can just get it together.
Yeah.
You'll be don't mess. Oh, there we go. I was
Yeah.
like, you can't mess up the
He's smart.
hair.
Oh,
There
the
you go.
hair's fine.
Yeah,
The
I was
hair,
like, okay, so give everyone a little smidge bit about who you are and where they can find you, first of all.
Ooh, well, I'm Sunflower Man. I'm a fashion artist, and I mean, you can find me at a coffee shop. Probably just go to all the coffee shops.
Big coffee
You'll find me
fan.
at one of them.
Yeah.
Okay, what's your go-to coffee order?
Espresso.
Just espresso?
That's it. Yeah.
Hey, I was like, I'm trying to get there, but I just can't do it yet.
Oh, it's
I'm a cold brew gal.
Espresso's
Yeah.
wonderful.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was
if it's a
like-
good espresso, you can get bad espressos, but it's absolutely wonderful. You should try it. You should get into it.
I'm trying, guys. I'm trying.
So, like usual, you're dressed to the
Yes.
11s. Really, you look fantastic.
Well, thank you. Yeah, I knew I would be seen, so I thought, why not dress up? No, this is how I dress up every day.
Right.
This is how I'm at in the studio when I'm painting alone by myself. So,
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Can we just take a moment though, because I know that you recently got back from a international trip, showing Texas Fort Worth fashion in Florence. Was that correct? Or
Yeah. So there's a show that happens twice a year, every year in Florence, Italy, called Pitti Uomo. It's a men's fashion trade show, and it's probably like the most important menswear show in the world. People from all over come to Florence. It's ostensibly a trade show, but at this point, it's become the place everyone gathers to kind of see what's happening throughout the world of fashion.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Y'all were with the whole team, right? I think, was it Frank that was there as well, right?
Yeah. I was like, I think I saw Frank there. Blake was there.
Blake and Trend,
Yeah.
Yeah. And then a couple of people you might not know. Jordan Smith is a local photographer.
Oh, okay.
And honestly, he was getting mostly photographed because he had this amazing Mamiya film camera. And people loved it. I just got a couple of photos from it, and they're
amazing.
Gorgeous.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's amazing.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, can you tell us what you're wearing right now?
Well, I'm wearing a Franklin and Anthony suit right
Yes.
Nice.
now. And then, this is an Aquascutum jacket I bought on eBay. Aquascutum is the original trench coat.
Oh.
They're also out of London. They recently sold to a company out of Shanghai, I think. So I don't like new Aquascutum, but vintage Aquascutum is amazing.
Obviously, you know your stuff.
I know a little bit.
Okay, so if someone was wanting to step up their fashion, what would be like a tip you would give them? As far as to start maybe incorporating nicer pieces or something that's a little bit more classic.
Stop wearing Adidas tracksuits, maybe. I think it's probably.
I love this look. Are you guys sponsored by Adidas?
No, we should be.
Not yet. Let's get that going though.
Yeah, I want to see that because I'm wearing New Balance right now. So
Okay. I like those shoes though.
All right, the XC70.
Yeah, those are nice.
Yeah. I wear basically only brown, blue, and red. So the shoes
Goes
were
with all
perfect.
your stuff.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Except I'm wearing a gray suit right now.
It still goes.
Okay.
You kind of got gray on the hill. Come on.
That's right.
Yeah.
It works. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, but so to elevate somebody's, if I wanted to step out, maybe out of my comfort zone, what's a piece that you would suggest everybody should get, kind of thing? It's just kind of an intro into this more high fashion.
Okay, intro into high fashion. I
Yes.
like it that way because there's no one size fits all. Nobody
Right.
should dress a way they don't want to. Everyone should be as comfortable as they can be. Be who you are because that's the most stylish you can be. But if you want to go into high fashion, I don't know, talk to Franklin at Franklin and Anthony.
True that.
Get
Yeah.
a custom jacket. Just that. Don't even. Okay, for Franklin, I want to say get a full suit, right?
Right.
Give him all
yeah.
the money. Give him all the money. But if you just get a nice custom jacket, make it navy, and then you can wear that high and low. You can pair that with jeans. You can pair that with slacks. You can wear that with a ton of stuff. So, if you want to up your game, just get a custom jacket made.
Nice.
All right.
What do you think about the Fort Worth fashion scene?
Yeah.
Like-
I've had many thoughts on that. But
I was gonna say because I think that as far as at least I personally know, I obviously know Frank and I love all of his stuff, but I wouldn't know any other say local, I guess, designers. So is there anyone else you can share with us that we should be checking out?
Yes. The Fort Worth fashion scene is still fairly young, I think. It's not nothing is New York and nothing is LA.
Yeah.
Right. Those kind of stand on their own. Fort Worth is still growing in a lot of ways. Franklin is kind of an anchor in that area. If you want to head out just a little bit outside of Fort Worth and go to Arlington, I know we don't think about that very often. There's a place called the Man Shop, and that's specifically men's fashion again, which is really my zone. But there's the Man Shop, and my good friend Austin Robertson, who also was at Pitti Uomo with us. He lives in Fort Worth, but he works at a shop in Arlington. And they do great work over there as well. Those are my two tops. Oh, Studio 74 Vintage is great on Camp Bowie.
Okay.
Okay.
I keep finding so many pieces in my wardrobe now are from there, and I don't know how that happened.
Ooh. Hey, we love it though.
Nice.
I was like, I love a good just looking around a vintage store because you literally never know what you're going to find.
Right. Oh, yeah. Well, I found this pair of trousers that I tried on, fit perfectly around the waist, perfect length. I'm pretty sure I was another person in another life.
Yeah, 100%.
You're like, these were my pants.
This is me.
Yeah.
You put them on, you're all of a sudden like, I have memory. I remember things. What is this life? Yeah.
What year is it now? I don't know.
Well, thanks for, I know we just pulled you out of nowhere. Thank you for stopping in and actually talking with us on here. It was great to finally actually have a conversation. I know we met at that cigar festival.
Yeah.
But it's great to have you finally sit down and on the mic with us.
For a few minutes.
For a few minutes.
Yeah,
We're going to have
thank
you on
you.
for a full episode because we really want to
We'd love
dive
to.
into who the Sunflower Man is. So,
I would love that. Let's make it happen.
yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Enjoy.
Thank you.
Thank
Appreciate
you so much. We'll see you in there. I can't believe how many people are just rolling in here.
I know.
Thank you.
It's starting to speed up.
They said as whenever the doors open, people will be trying
I
to,
know.
bust in before that and
Yeah.
and jump right in.
They definitely
hey,
are.
so we also have Teresa standing here. We'd like Teresa to jump on the mic real
Yeah.
quick.
Why don't you join us for a moment, ma'am? Here are the headphones.
She knows what she's doing.
Oh yeah.
Headphones.
One of
and
our
a
favorite
microphone.
people of all time. We've talked about Teresa on the Funky Panther about a dozen million times.
And she's talked about us to a lot lot of
I do.
over
because I
a
love
dozen
you
million
guys,
times.
And
I know.
I love Robin.
Yes, I was like, oh,
Jason.
there's all the Tulips crew.
Hey.
I was
great.
like, oh, wait,
I mean,
there's a
it's-
Mitch.
I know. It's the C&B scene. Let's be
Yeah,
honest.
I was
Yeah,
like,
absolutely.
that's the thing is like, we just love us some Fort Worth.
So Teresa, tell us who you are real quick, just for any listeners joining in that might not know you.
So I am the marketing head for the Fort Worth Public Library, and I get to serve our great city with telling the great stories through Amplify 817 and everything that our wonderful library does.
And that's how we kind of got involved with you was Amplify 817, and then everybody just kind of like all the little local podcasts kind of got brought into this
I know.
this warm, loving arm. I mean, we feel like we are an unofficial Amplify 817 artist.
Right.
That's what that's what
feels
we
like
feel.
it.
Yeah.
Then
We
my
feel like-
strategy works.
We feel like we are part of the family, and we're very grateful for that, and we're also very grateful that the city has taken interest in these growing artists and really showcasing what we have to offer here in Fort Worth.
Absolutely.
I don't know of any. I mean, whenever I think of library, I just think of like a place to go get books. But I mean, you've told us that it's so much more, and then with the Amplify 817. Of course, that really just kind of shows it that it is so much more than just books.
It is.
in a room.
We love to say that we're always about books, but it is so much more. I mean, you can check out lacrosse kits. You can check out robots. You can check out,
Musical
STEM
instruments.
kits, musical instruments. The vision of our director, Manya Shore, and the leadership team under her, it's phenomenal. And there are other libraries in North America that use the same system and platform we use for Amplify 817, but we were challenged to take it to the next level, and that's what we're really trying to do. And I think we're doing a darn good job of it, if I do say so.
I agree.
Absolutely.
I absolutely agree.
We just finished our 3-year anniversary, and I asked Rita, our phenomenal music librarian, to run the numbers, and it comes up to $43,825 that we've put in the pockets directly to Fort Worth musicians.
Wow.
That's amazing that
That's
you
awesome.
have that memorized.
That's not just like a random
and
like
my thing is
50,000.
like in 2 cents.
Yeah, and 2 cents, because we're stinking proud of it. And just thrilled to see where we get to take Amplify 817 next with the support of great community members like you guys.
With things like the new shirt that's out, right? I love the new shirt.
I
It's got
know.
like
I was like,
the
I think I
past
just saw
3
that
years because
yesterday.
you just hit the 3-year anniversary for Amplify 817, and each year, and it breaks down all the musicians, and I think in alphabetical order, like who
Yes.
all was signed that year with Amplify 817, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So it's each year. I know. I think I may have promised Lou Charles that I would make him one that said forefather, and he's down for that. But I think he's going to want a check that goes with it. So you have to be careful with Lou.
I believe
He's a
that.
smart
man is about
businessman.
getting paid.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
I mean, I think we would all like to get paid for everything.
Yes.
So
Yes.
Facts. Yeah.
Teresa, thank you for letting us pull you on
Absolutely. Thank you so
jump in here.
much.
Y'all
We
have
love you.
fun. I see so many
We're gonna-
great people. Oh my gosh, there's Frank. Okay.
Yeah, I was like,
We're about to grab more people.
I was like,
here.
I think we're about to have Mia come on from Black Coffee.
We are. That was my next
I was
one.
like, that's why I was like
All right.
trying to make awkward eye contact.
Let me hand this off. Y'all have a great day.
Thanks, Teresa.
and after me, I want to grab her husband Frank and have him come on
grab
too.
me?
Yeah, so we're
I
gonna
was
have
like, we're just gonna have
we're gonna
everyone
the whole
real
family.
fast.
Get permission first.
Come join.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning, guys. First of all, you guys look great.
Oh my
thank
gosh,
you.
you look great.
And this is really cool.
I was like, you look so cozy. I want your sweater right
I know,
now.
it looks-
It's freezing outside. This is
so
Oh
warm.
yeah.
perfect.
I was
look-
like, my outfit did not
Yes,
come with the right.
That's not warm.
Thickness.
This isn't warm.
But it's
Yeah,
cute, and you're
I know.
inside. It's okay.
God
So,
bless.
For those who don't know, tell us a little bit about you, about yourself. That way, our listeners could kind of figure out what you're all about and who you are.
Cool. Well, I am Mia Moss, the owner of Black Coffee Shop, located on Vaughn and Rosedale, right in front of Texas Wesleyan University. We've been open since 2019, and yeah, we sling great drinks.
That they do. I have checked them out. They have wonderful, wonderful coffee, and it's in a neighborhood that really just needs that support too. I mean,
Absolutely.
that area, it was kind of a forgotten area of Fort Worth for a long time, even though Texas Wesleyan's right there. But over the past few years, it's really started to kind of flourish, and there's support being put back into that community thanks to businesses like you. So
Yeah, definitely. That was like, I live probably like 7 minutes from the shop. Born and raised on the east side. I actually grew up down the street from the coffee shop. So I remember when
really?
it was the old Poly Grill Diner.
yeah, okay.
Oh, that's awesome.
And it's cool because all of the Wesleyan staff, they remember it, and then the alumni, they come in and they're like, oh, I love that you recreated something in the same building. So that was the goal, was to have something on the east side, to build up that community, to be a space where they can meet. Because, we can go to South Main and
Sure.
have meetings at different coffee shops that I love. I love them all. But it's like, if you can go down the street from where you live, that's even better.
Exactly.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, so that was definitely...
What you just kind of touched on too is there are a lot of coffee shops in Fort Worth, but I feel like y'all, especially too, have your own little like squad, like
Yeah.
all the Fort Worth like people that have coffee shops.
Yeah.
And like we always say we have the Fort Worth Pod Squad because all the podcasts hang out and like we support each other. But it's so nice to see other local businesses do the
Absolutely.
same
We
thing.
love each other. Yeah.
Like,
The
isn't-
Coffee Mafia is
Yeah.
what we're called.
Oh,
really?
even better.
I love it.
I
Yeah.
love that.
Their name's so much better than ours.
I know, it's so much better.
Pod
we have to
Squad,
rebrand.
Yeah, like we're a mafia for real. We love each other. We help each other.
Yeah.
Like if I run out of something at the shop, I can call them and they'll be like, "Oh yeah, come get some for me."
But like, how do you think that that's rare with businesses?
Yes.
Like, what do you think sets y'all apart compared to any other business, say in Fort Worth?
I will say shout out to Janice, who used to own Roots. It was all because of her. She reached out, and it was something that I really wanted. Didn't know how to get it. I was kind of shut out by other shops. And she just reached out and was like, hey, I just want to meet with you. She came to the shop before we opened, her and Matt. And it was, just her bringing us all together.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
That's
it just takes
amazing.
one person like reaching out. And so that's the key, is because she's done that, I make it a point to reach out, to visit other coffee shops and to support.
Yeah.
Oh, the music is hitting now.
I
It
was
is.
like,
There it
I
is.
was like, I think they're trying to tell us. They're like,
don't
guys,
know.
it's almost time.
Let me let you guys
It
talk
is.
to my
Yes.
wonderful husband real quick.
Yeah.
Thank
well,
you for
also,
coming on.
thank you so much.
Thank you, guys.
Wait, where can everyone find you online, real fast?
Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Black Coffee FW, like Fort Worth. And you can find the website, and you can order curbside if you want to.
Ooh,
so
nice.
come and see us and check us out.
Nice.
Perfect. Thank you
Thanks,
so much.
guys.
You're amazing.
Man, this is awesome.
I know. I
This
was
is
like,
great.
Just like a quick, like just some of the best people forward just coming in and out of the podcast.
We are
like,
blessed.
Yeah,
We really
we're
are.
so very fortunate.
Have a seat.
Come on, man, join us.
Oh yeah, you got to take. Yeah.
Oh, that got in the way. The struggle is real.
Looking nice, sir. Looking very nice.
All right.
Y'all sound real nice on here.
So I had the joy of meeting Mr. Franklin here, Franklin and Anthony's.
Yes.
Before y'all went to Florence, Italy. So you were one of the other people that just got back from Florence.
yes.
We talked to Sunflower Man
we
just
did.
a moment
Yeah.
ago. He was talking you in the shop up a lot.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Well, he's wearing one of your suits
Yeah.
today too, so that was perfect.
So he's here.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I didn't even know.
I was like, he literally was here like maybe 7 minutes
It's
ago.
because we're catching people right off the
Yeah.
escalator, not even letting them go in.
That's right. So tell us a little bit about who you are, your shop that you have, and kind of what you're about. Just kind of summarize it all for us.
Okay, that's hard because I have no idea who I am. So my name is Franklin Moss. I have a suit company called Franklin and Anthony where we make custom suits from scratch. Any way and however you want it. We make shirts, trousers, waistcoats, jeans, everything. Then I also have a nonprofit called Community Frontline where we try to save the world.
That's needed.
But I think that's like the best summary of who we are.
How do y'all try to save the world?
By alleviating the suffering of our community.
That's great.
Love it.
So basically, whatever the needs are, we try to fulfill it or get somebody to do it.
Well,
Fantastic.
I think especially from what I know about that too, is you're big on having like open communication with people in the community and seeing how you can bring, say, one community into another.
Definitely.
As far, because I know you had talked with Tyler Long.
Yes.
That helps with Trinity Pride.
Right.
And you've been involved even with that, trying to kind of get the community more involved.
Well, definitely. But that's the thing is, the LGBTQ community is a part of our community.
Yeah.
So it's just so often not being touched or tapped into.
Yeah.
So we're just trying to make sure that we don't leave anybody behind. We're
Absolutely.
working for everybody.
Right.
I was like, I think that's huge because obviously Fort Worth says y'all means all.
Right.
And it's nice to see people actually putting their like actions into that, out into Fort Worth, into the community. So
definitely.
So being a business owner here in Fort Worth and being a part of the community here in Fort Worth, what are you excited about most about this event that we have yearly put on by Visit Fort Worth?
Well, honestly, I love the food. I was looking for the tattoos.
Oh yeah,
I know. We tried to get the tattoos again this year.
I really was excited about that. But I actually like the performances that's here every year. And then I just love the people that they bring out, and then just kind of learning more things about Fort Worth and learning more about what's happening and what I didn't know about and what's about to go down. So it's
important for a business owner, I'm sure, right? Like
yes. But I'm also very excited because I don't know if y'all know the new trend in fashion for 2023 is Western.
Okay.
In general, around the world. And so I want to see if they say anything or tap into that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So with
I
that
love
said, we asked Sunflower Man, what is something to elevate your style to start like the intro to high fashion? What is something that somebody should have to get that intro into high fashion?
Ooh.
He said to come get one of your suits.
Yeah, that's exactly. He actually did.
That's definitely the answer.
Also, can we real quick? Also, you will do women's suits as well.
No, we've been doing women's suits for 5 years.
I just want to make sure everyone knows
Yeah,
because
thank you.
I plan on coming to get one when I get some more money.
Well, I'm trying to think. What is the staple piece to get? I normally I just tell people try to get 3 things, the basics. Get a blue suit, get a gray suit, and get a brown suit. People normally jump to black, but black is so often brought into like banquets,
funerals, yeah,
places like that, and you kind of see yourself not being able to wear it.
I never would have thought of a brown suit, so that's
I wouldn't have either.
Yeah, these are pants.
Yeah, I like
brown
them.
suit. Yeah.
I like them.
Also, I love y'all outfits.
Do you?
Yeah.
Look,
well, that means a lot.
I did a fashion faux pas though. I'm wearing Nikes with an Adidas tracksuit. So
I noticed that.
Look.
But I love the Air Ones.
Thank you.
The struggle's real.
Yeah.
Okay, so as far as you mentioned with like things going kind of in a Western trend,
Right.
How are we going to see that incorporated into your style?
So I am wearing more bolos.
Ooh, okay.
I've gotten more scarves. So doing the cowboy tie.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I learned that from Chief Hello Americano.
Yeah.
Roger over there. And that's really.
Are you a boot fan or no?
I do have cowboy boots.
Okay. Do you have a favorite like brand by any chance?
Makes it look like he's not a huge fan of it. He's like, I have them.
I have some. So my style is a little bit slimmer.
Okay,
And so
yeah.
it wouldn't look good for my pants on top of the boots.
I feel you on that.
But I am working on making that more of my part of my wardrobe this year.
Ooh,
So,
okay.
But Justin Boots is somebody I mess around with.
So if I came into the shop and I said, Franklin, I would like a Western style suit, you
Okay.
could make that happen.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I can wear my boots with it.
Yeah.
You mean you're not going to wear your Nikes with it?
No, I mean I might, but you know.
No, we can make the Nikes flow into it as well.
There we
I'm sure
go.
you can.
Yeah.
This man can make anything look nice.
Literally.
I saw all the pictures from Florence, and I was like, God, these men look
it was
so good.
It was great too.
There's a suit jacket that he's got that he took one of Sunflower Man's paintings, and made that into put into a print into the fabric and the lining of the jacket. It's amazing.
Yeah. So we have this package basically where Sunflower Man can create a custom piece for you. We can put inside your lining, and then we also make a big painting for you. So
Oh, that's awesome.
It is such a cool thing, and I absolutely love it.
It's touches like that.
Yeah.
That just make it like over the line. You know what I mean? Just amazing.
Well, the plan is if we're going to do custom, we're going to do custom.
Yeah.
Let's do it all the way.
Absolutely.
100%.
I love that. Where can people find you online to check everything out?
You can find me on Instagram, Franklin Anthony. You can find us on Twitter, FNA Customs. Is people on Twitter still?
Oh, yeah.
Facebook, Franklin Anthony. Our website is www.franklinandanthony.com. Pretty much anything Franklin Anthony. And if you're on any social media, you can find me at _Frank.
Okay.
All right.
Yes.
Man, well, thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
We
thank you,
appreciate
sir.
you.
We'll let you get back to it.
Enjoy the rest of the events.
Just watch
Y'all
your
want me to bring you
headphones there.
anything?
Yeah.
Oh, no, we're good.
we're good.
We'll be there in a little bit.
I see somebody that I'd like to throw on here in
I
a
think
second.
Javier wants to come say something real
Hey,
fast.
real quick, I rounded up Lou Charles, the
Yes.
Lou Charles, who is Lou.
Let's.
So, ladies and gentlemen, for your listening pleasure, the Lou Charles.
I'm gonna try to do this.
Excuse me, I don't understand.
Who is Lou?
Who is Lou?
Who is Lou?
Hey, what up? What up? What up? What up? What up?
What's up, Lou? How you doing, sir?
I've been good. It's early.
It is early.
Very early. You know, I didn't even I left my coffee on the counter, bro. I made it.
man.
And I was so in a rush not to get not to be late. I just left it on the man. Yeah, sitting there.
You got to get
The
yourself some
struggle's
coffee.
real.
So it's been a minute since we've had you on our show,
Right.
And the last time that we were here, we had this amazing performance by the Lou Charles,
Yeah.
Right.
And Daniel Sue and
Avery Burke.
Avery Burke, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Looked like it was out of a movie. It was amazing.
It was absolutely incredible.
I appreciate that, man. Yeah, that was. Yeah, I flew in from California that the night before.
You really did.
Yeah,
I thought you were joking at first. I was like, no, you did.
No,
though,
yeah, we did.
No
that.
big deal.
Yeah, that was fun. That was fun.
It was
Good time.
amazing. Do you have any predictions for what the surprise is this
No,
year?
because Tom, I was talking to Tom, and Tom was like, I learned from you, Lou. Keep everything close to the chest. Don't
There
tell
you go.
anyone. And I was like, "Damn, you're not going to tell me nothing? I was like, nah.
Do you know who I am?
I was like, no. Okay. So, no, I have no idea. And,
Well, so Pinnacle Bank's putting this, is a big pivotal player for this surprise. And so my prediction is they're going to have money cannons.
that would be amazing.
That
Do you
would be
remember
amazing.
those old school, it was on MTV, they'd have someone go into the little money box?
Yes, yeah.
Yes.
And
See how
you would
much
have
you
to
could
see how much
snap.
you could grab.
That whole room's
That
going
would
to
be
turn into
fun.
that. It's going to be a
That would be
madhouse.
fun.
I absolutely love that. I
think we all would.
I need some of that in my life right now.
Can you imagine just people brawling?
Yes, let's take a poll of the crowd that we're in right now.
That's true.
I don't think that they'll be brawling. I think it'll
Okay,
be
so it'll
us.
just be us.
Right.
It'll be
Running for money.
running for money. Oh, look at them over there.
We are the show, by the way. It's the people that need the money. They're like,
yeah.
look at these peasants.
We're the entertainment.
Look, we know y'all been struggling, so here.
All right, so the last big show we got to see you at, obviously Lollapalooza, the last Lollapalooza last summer,
Yeah.
and then we got to see you open for Ludacris.
Right.
How was that?
That was amazing, man. At
Yeah.
the new Tanner Hills, it was really dope. They were very hospitable. I enjoyed my time there, and Ludacris killed it. I mean,
You killed it.
I appreciate
You
that.
killed it. That was
I
a hell of a
appreciate
show.
There was a
that.
picture that was posted on your Instagram that was just incredible. You with the crowd behind you.
Yeah.
And that is such an icon. That should be an iconic picture. I mean,
Yeah.
it is an iconic picture, and
that.
I would love to see that. But let's say Dickies Arena.
Oh man.
Yes.
I mean, you know,
Yeah.
that would be
Speak it
great.
into existence.
I know,
On
that's
the
what I'm
way.
doing.
On
That's
the way.
next.
Yeah, no, I talked about that last year. I think I saw what Coexel did, like sold out
Yeah.
Dickies
Yeah.
or whatever. I was like, yeah, we're gonna do that.
Next.
We're gonna do that.
And you're still putting out music like every few weeks or every month?
Every few weeks, putting out new music. The last one we dropped is 24. The next one we're gonna drop is on March 3rd. It's called Obvious with with Godbold, and it's dope.
Nice.
It's dope.
Finally,
It's
a song
dope.
with Godbold.
Yeah,
coming
we
out.
got
Nice.
a lot. We have a lot in the can. Yeah, we have a lot.
Okay, what about the one song
Which one?
from the show with Ludacris? When's that one coming out?
I don't know.
Jordan and I both are like big fans of that.
You
jam.
like that one?
Yes. When's that one
I
dropping?
don't know, because every time I want to put it out, I'm like, nah.
So we got what you're saying is we got to start like a change.org petition.
Y'all, if y'all put a petition together, I will actually
well,
drop it.
I really want rap affirmations to
You want
be.
those back?
Yeah.
You know why I took them
I
away?
was like, I need
'Cause
more
I was
rap
not conquering
affirmations.
my day. My day was whooping my ass. I was like, I can't. No,
I'm just lying to the people.
I
at
am
the
lying
time.
to the people at this point. At this point in time, yeah. So I was like, yeah, no. They might bring rap affirmations back when I'm up on my day. My day
Isn't that what they're for? Is to bring you back?
Yeah,
I mean,
I was trying to I was affirming, and at the end of the day, I would just look myself in the mirror and be like, "Damn, man, they got
Like,
you.
you're a damn liar."
You are a damn." So we took the rap affirmations away for a little bit. We'll bring them back. We'll bring them back.
I was like, I mean, you can always rebrand it.
Yeah, we definitely can.
Just like rap Ms.
What?
Just like meh.
What?
Rap man.
Meh.
Rap
No,
man.
don't do that. That is not Lou Charles.
That is not Lou
Wait,
Charles.
what if you did the exact opposite? Do you think it would have an opposite effect?
No. What's the opposite of affirmation? I do not
I have
know
no
what
idea.
I have no idea.
Not
what
a
the opposite
clue, honestly.
Tearing something down. I don't know.
tearing you apart.
Yeah.
Just
This morning.
depression, I think.
This is
what it
rap depression.
Wait.
Rap depression.
Rap depression episode
Rap
1.
roasting.
Rap roasting.
You can just start roasting people.
And then just have all the bars of like just the best insults of like
Yes,
rap history.
You're
yes.
welcome.
Yes, yes.
Rap roasting.
Say he
with
was a
Lou.
player, but your wife.
Yes, we're getting
Go out and
somewhere.
conquer your day.
Play that
I'm
beat
into
in the
this.
background, like, oh my God, what is he doing? What is he saying?
Oh my God.
All right, back to the Visit Fort Worth event.
Okay, I'm sorry.
What are you most excited about being here today, this fine morning?
I just like being in a room full of a lot of people that are doing stuff. I really do gravitate to the creative, so
Yeah.
I had to come holler at y'all first before I talk to the suits.
We appreciate you.
in the room. But yeah, I just like being around a bunch of people who are doing a bunch of cool stuff. I think that's the coolest part. And then just being aware of all the cool stuff that's going on in Fort Worth.
Right.
So it's dope. It's dope.
Nice.
Makes you proud. It gets you all hyped and energized, and then you're like, go back
Conquer
to
your day?
Go back to your regular life. Like
Are we going to see you at the after party?
There's an after party?
Yeah.
Come on, the Tim Love thing where like last
Yeah,
year
I was
think it
like, yeah.
espresso martinis
Yeah,
and
something that
mimosas.
I will be drinking. I will be drinking.
Okay, same.
partake
We all
with
took the
us.
day off, so we'll
Yeah.
be drinking here
Yeah.
and then drinking after and then
just
drinking
let
after
me
again.
know, because I talked to Mitch, and Mitch was like, hey, whatever you want to do, bro. I'm like, all right. So it was just going to be me and him, but now it sounds like,
Join the crew, man.
All right, we
Yeah.
with it.
Yeah.
We with it.
I was like, we're all better together. Y'all means all.
That's
Y'all
right.
means
That's
all.
right.
Especially when it comes to drink. I love
Yeah.
that. I love that.
All right, Lou. I mean, are we done with Lou?
Yeah,
Or you
go
got something?
mingle with the suits.
Okay,
We
yeah.
appreciate you sitting down with us for a little bit.
Yeah, no, I appreciate y'all. I got to get back on the show, do a whole.
Yes.
Yes.
I mean, we start doing.
I
we
still
start-
need you to come on
still
Corks and
need me,
Cowtown
for
again,
Sure,
yeah.
for sure. I just can't. Nobody with their ass out. Like I just saw like too many asses out.
Oh, on Corks?
Like I saw too much ass. I was like, hey man, say bro.
Why is his ass out?
Why is that?
That's Bottle Boy.
I was like, hey.
It's like, that can't be sanitary, man.
It's
There's
not
particles floating around.
You put my glasses in that G-string, man.
Oh my god! Oh, see,
There's
this is
still
why-
episodes that have not been seen.
This
So
is why we can't get together. Like,
It's just a
took
shit show.
turn. Yeah, I know, man. All right, y'all. I appreciate y'all. Thanks, man.
we love you,
Appreciate
Lou.
you coming on.
Thanks for
I'll be
coming.
good. No problem.
And that was Lou Charles, ladies and gentlemen. Go, Lou. Watch out. Can't mess up the J's.
All right. All right.
Don't
Javier's
say it
jumping
without
back on.
pronouncing the dollar sign, though. Right, Tim?
Yeah, it's you got to pronounce the $sign.
Right.
Cha-ching.
Lou Charles.
Cha-ching.
There it is.
Hey, I'm back.
Welcome back, Javier.
Hey, I was
You did lots of interviewing on your own out there.
I did. I was perusing with some of Fort Worth's finest. Had talking to Mitch over there from Trend Media, and man, it was a good talk. And of course, I saw Lou. I was like, man, bro, you gotta have us. So you gotta come on and talk to the guys. We need to have a chat with you because it's very exciting.
Guys and gals.
Guys and gals. Sorry,
Javier.
No. We were Galentines on our show.
That's true. That's true.
Robin's a bro now.
That's absolutely
I
true.
mean, it is what it is, guys.
But you know what? It was very awesome. Very, very cool to see him and have you all have a chat with him. I wanted to ask him what it felt like being, last year was a part of it to now, being able to enjoy it, what it felt like.
Well, I can tell you, I think it's from what he said, he's like, I'll be drinking.
Yeah. I don't know if
he's not working so much this morning. He's having a good time.
I didn't hear, but he was. We were talking. He did a dry January.
Oh, did he? Yeah.
And he was like, man, I didn't realize how many things I did that involved alcohol.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, it's got to be boring. You do everything with alcohol, right?
Makes it hard.
He's like,
Yeah,
yeah. He's
that's
like,
true.
He's like, I fumbled one time. It's whenever, unfortunately, TCU got that lashing.
Oh, yeah.
That was a rough one.
Georgia.
I feel like anyone that is a lover of TCU like he is, you kind of had to. It was a bad game.
Hey, but they got a 30-year-old quarterback. So what can you say? What can you do? Nothing you can do about that.
Wait, what?
Yeah, they got a 30. Stetson's 30 years old.
I didn't realize that.
He's 25, but
okay.
I'm just a
I was
hater.
like, what?
I'm just a big old hater,
And that's sports with Javier.
Well done, Robin.
I'm here. It's okay.
I love it.
So I think we're getting close to being wrapping
I was like,
up, right?
we're supposed to go.
We got about 5
We've
10
got-
minutes.
All right, so
I'm excited to see our cocktail tables.
Yeah, absolutely. Man,
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you. I'm pleasantly surprised. I thought it was going to be difficult to pull people off this escalator to come on the show with us. And we got some of the who's who on the show
I
this
know,
morning.
but
just gotta yell
look,
at 'em.
We just have Jonathan Morris and Catherine Morris walking by, though.
Oh, where? I didn't see
Grab
that.
And I was like, that's
Oh,
a
there he
bummer
is.
because now we're missing people.
I always love his fit too, and he's always wearing
Oh,
really
yeah.
nice J's. He's got on a pair of looks like Chicago's right now. Look really nice. Air Jordan 1 Chicago's.
Yeah.
Correct me if you listen to this, Jonathan. I'm very sorry. But man, you and your wife, y'all always have great sneaker. Y'all sneaker game is on point always.
Can I just say what I really love about this event right now is
What?
the fact that people are coming off the elevator, coming off the escalator, and they've got their phones up and they're filming us.
Yeah.
They don't know who we are necessarily, but they're filming us. And guess what? Y'all are going to know who we are now.
They're
Don't
like,
listen
check
to
out
our
these
first 11
assholes.
episodes of our show, the Funky Panther. Just jump in at the end of it and enjoy where we're at now.
Are
So-
we able to
You call
take
me
this
a
on?
narcissist, and you're sounding real narcissistic right now.
Look, I'm feeling good about our little gig that we got going on here.
This is awesome.
I was like, this has been amazing. Honestly, obviously, I love sharing a mic
Yeah.
with you fellers.
Twice in 1
And
week.
I know.
know.
Look at us go, guys.
Is this going to be like a regular thing? Are we just going to start like
I mean, I don't
joining
hate it.
forces a lot and
I don't see
we
why
can
not.
be funky in Cowtown
oh,
Yeah.
that would be fun too.
or Panthers in Cowtown.
Oh, that would be fun. We could anytime we're on the show
Yeah,
with
we
each other,
can, yeah.
we change the name to either Funky in Cowtown or Panthers in Cowtown.
Corks
Yeah.
and Panthers in Cowtown.
Nope, it's too long. just like your cocktail name the other day.
Corky
Just way
Panther.
too long. Keep it short. Keep it
I
simple.
was like, I'm just excited. And y'all, everyone give a quick prediction of what they think is going to happen at the end.
I've already said money
You
cannons.
already said money cannons.
I'm going to
Javier.
say it's going to be a Cirque du Soleil show.
Oh, that
People
would be
falling from the
badass.
ceiling,
Yes.
all that good stuff.
Yeah.
Chad?
I think that there's going to be like a random bull ride through the tables of the convention center.
A bull ride?
Yeah, there's going to be a rider on a bull. They're going to open the doors and everyone has to run.
Okay.
You mean like that scene in Yellowstone where they put the bull in the bar, they start
Yeah,
chasing
exactly.
everybody out?
That's going to be what happens. That's the fun thing.
I mean, if they brought a longhorn in, I wouldn't be mad because I love longhorns.
But what happens if it starts bucking in that room?
Well, there's a difference between a bull and a longhorn.
We're
so.
bringing the longhorn over here for an interview now. No.
Like, you know the longhorns they have in the stockyards?
Yeah.
Like, those you can take pictures with and sit on
They're
them.
pretty
so
tame, yeah.
that would be
Until
fun.
you tie them up and you let them go and,
So
And they're
you
just
can
like-
make them buck.
Is that your prediction, Robin?
I mean, I don't know. I do like the idea of an animal because they just let puppies free.
Ooh, oh man! If they let puppies try,
I
I'm
would
gonna lose
let-
my.
You get to take a puppy
I would
home
end
with
up
you.
turning into like the girl on Bridesmaids and be like, I took 9.
and she's just walking. I'm like, all right, come on.
I took 9.
So real quick, since the notes were saying something about like Tyler Sheridan Taylor Sheridan.
Taylor.
Sheridan.
Loved him in Sons of Anarchy, and of course everything he's doing with Yellowstone, 1883, 1923. What if he has like stages a little gunfight?
Ooh.
Oh, what if we get to see? What if we get to see a preview for what's coming?
Yeah, like Bass Reeves.
That would be cool.
Oh,
That would be
yes.
cool.
Okay, I was like, I like where this is going, guys.
wonder-
Also, what do we think is to eat? I'm getting hungry.
Yeah,
me too.
Breakfast sandwiches that are going to be fabulous, I believe.
I hope so.
They have breakfast jacks in there.
Yeah, breakfast jacks, Jack in the Box, and tacos.
There's Whataburger taquitos.
There's Jack in the Box tacos. What if Sam Elliott pops out of the ceiling?
Oh
would be
my
insane.
gosh, I would be so excited.
I would
lose my shit.
die. I would
Yeah.
die. He's like,
okay. Now,
where's my mustache?
if Rip shows up, y'all are gonna see me act like an absolute fool.
A lot of women will be
yeah.
acting a fool.
Well, I'm gonna punch all of them, and I'm getting first dibs.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and start closing this out. Again, appreciate Visit Fort Worth for bringing us out. The collective Effervescence. I did it this time
I'm proud of
without
you.
problems. We're so excited. 10th anniversary. Again, shout out to Pinnacle Bank for putting together the show that we don't know what it is yet. Shout out to Nexum for putting together all the audio. And Paul, we love you. Thank you so much.
Loot Reynolds for this phenomenal lounge set.
Looks so nice.
That is so cute.
Except I saw that you've got a little bit of like cow fur or whatever's on these pillows, which are really fancy, on the back of your jacket. So we got to like look out for each other before we get it into this room.
And don't forget, Carvatized Cars with a sneak peek of their new campaign is going on today. They're platinum
I
sponsors.
saw
so-
one of them drive in.
I did too. We were concerned. We thought Javier was. I thought Javier decided to drive a vehicle into
He
the
was
building.
asking where parking was, and all of a sudden we see a vehicle drive through the building.
All right. So
again, thank you Visit Fort Worth. This is indeed where the West begins, and we hope everybody enjoys the show.
Yeah.
Stay
I was
good.
like, stay good and cheers.
Man, that was absolutely phenomenal, wasn't it?
it was such a good time.
Some of the best people on the show. All
Some
at
of
once.
some of the best people on the show, some of the best people in person just to be with and talk to,
Yeah.
some of the best people to drink with.
What's funny?
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
What's funny is, okay, so the Morocco thing was awesome. We'll talk about that in a second. But when you're talking about what was going to happen for the finale, you were the closest.
I was the closest.
You said
I
Money
was
Gun,
the closest.
and in fact,
Money Cannon.
Excuse me.
Thank you.
Money Cannon. But in fact, they gave everyone fresh, uncirculated $5 bills with a Visit Fort Worth stamp on it, straight from, there's only so many mints in the U.S. 2 mints. And
Two
we have
mints.
one
Actually,
in North Fort Worth.
They're not mints. They don't mint coins. They are Bureau of Engraving.
Okay.
It's different. If you go, I learned that because I called it the mint, and an employee apparently that was up there that was very into not at Visit Fort Worth, but like
Right.
whenever I went up there for one time, they were very much to tell me we are not a mint.
Yeah.
We engrave. I was like,
Regardless,
whatever,
we
shut
got
up, you
one
make
of them
money.
here in Fort Worth, and so we got nice, crisp $5 bills. It was so cool, and so that was really nice. It was different. It was a different change of pace from what we saw last year with Lou, Avery, and Daniel's performance, but still super cool. They came out with briefcases with money. It was pretty neat. What did you think about Morocco, Javier?
Oh yeah, he was fantastic, man.
Fanboying over there. Javier was so excited.
He was.
whenever he saw Mo.
Robin was like fangirling out. She was like, "Oh, he was on Wishbone." Oh my god!
When he mentioned Wishbone, everyone lost their shit.
Oh no! I mean, because I had already known that he was like a writer on Wishbone, and among other things. But because I, especially when I, after the thing was over and we were walking out, and I saw Mo Rocca, and I'm like, boys, we got to take a picture of Mo Rocca.
Yeah.
And you're like, what are y'all talking? What are you talking about? And he's like, he's over there. We got to go over there and take a picture with Mo Rocca. And he was talking to some people, and we just stood over there, just like,
Yeah, we were polite about it. We waited. We didn't want to just jump in there and be assholes. So
I gave him a sticker.
I saw that.
Yeah. Oh, dude. Yeah. And so like we walk up. I'm like, Mo, we're big fans. We're the Funky Panther. We're a local podcast here in Fort Worth. And then he's like, oh, what do y'all talk about? What's your podcast about?
Dick Flowers.
And, and we said Dick Flowers, and he kind of backslid. He's
Just
like,
walked
I'm
away.
going away. Well, no, he was such a great guy, man. We
Yeah.
talked for a bit, and, we were like, man, can we get a picture with you? Is that all right? And he's like, yeah, of course. Yeah, for sure. He didn't sound like that. But he had such a great time over there, such great stories, and a lot of digs at Dallas.
Yeah.
And that was a lot of fun, man.
He had a lot of ties to Fort Worth that I didn't realize.
Yeah.
And so he had so much to say about our city. And yeah, to your point, so many like
No
jokes
wonder
about Dallas.
they picked him as a keynote speaker.
Yeah.
I mean, it's obvious now. It's
And
obvious.
on the group chat, yes, he is in the pod squad now. So he is officially a Funky Panther.
Can we just take a moment though, and talk about our name, the Pod Squad, because the Coffee Mafia, yes, they got their own thing, and that sounds so much cooler than Pod Squad.
You think of something better than Pod Squad and bring it to the attention of the rest of the group. But right now, we're going to stick with Pod Squad.
All right.
Think of something and let's move on.
All right.
But, Coffee Mafia is definitely way better. It's way cool. Way cooler.
I will. Mobituary is his podcast. So that's, I will say though, during that presentation, man, the video, the promo they had for Fort Worth with Jimmy Stewart, his voice in the backdrop, man, that really put a number on
I'm
me.
going to watch that movie.
I want to also.
Was it the Unexpected City?
Yeah. But man, I was getting in my feels whenever I saw that, especially with his voice narrating. It was very well done. It could not have been any better. And shout out to the Visit Fort Worth crew for all they did with that. And we will have Teresa on the group chat says she has the link. It's in digital archives for the movie. But we will post the video on our socials.
Yeah, absolutely.
It was very good and very well done. So shout out to the crew.
So yeah, the event it was absolutely amazing. The Joe T family was recognized for everything they've done for our city at Joe T Garcia's, and
saw Lanny. We saw Lanny coming up the stairs
as well. Yeah. And then, of course, after the event, they had DJ Vinyl Ranch with the music, and then we had Tim Love with some like brunch foods, and then some these like screwdrivers and like these coffee drinks that were really
carbonated.
Coffee
drinks.
It was carbonated coffee. It was what was it? Martini.
Yeah,
espresso martini.
And man, they were extremely alcoholic.
I'm gonna say something though.
Yeah,
yes, the screwdrivers are the way to go.
A couple of those, and you're just like
the espresso martini that's carbonated. It does something to the milk that's in there or whatever because it had some creamer. It was a little curdly.
Yeah,
kind of weird. Still drank it.
Yeah,
still delicious.
I had
kind of weird. Drank more of the screwdrivers, and then we decided to close the place down.
We closed it down. We were literally. I've got video. Again, we had a few drinks. I have video going. We're the last ones here. We're the last people.
Other
in the
than like the
convention
workers,
center.
yeah,
right. And a few people from Visit Forward. Then we met with all of our favorite people, all the different pods, the Pod Squad, everyone that was there because it wasn't just us and Corks and Cowtown. It was also Queer Context and Forever Reckless, and then you had Jerry Jonestown Massacre and Fort Worth Roots. So there's 6 pods there, and then of course,
did you say Queer Context?
Yeah.
And then some of our favorite people also joined us at Rabbit Hole, and so we went out afterward and drank and kind of celebrated the day. Robin got like cake, and we had shots. It was,
that cake was amazing.
It was so good.
How do you remember
Nothing Bundt Cakes?
Man, I don't know. Man.
Okay, he might forget a lot whenever he's drunk, but he doesn't forget a cake.
No, he will not forget the
God
cake.
damn, that cake was delicious.
It was so good. An amazing day.
Yeah.
It was.
Cigars with Mitch, I mean.
Yeah.
And hanging out with Lou Charles. And
yeah.
Dude, could not have been better.
I was texting Jordan, like, today was a good day. And she's like, I wish this could happen every day. I was like, if that day happened every day, I would just die.
I think our liver would shut down, and we would die.
The happiness that I felt from that day, I get it. That was amazing.
It was good. It was good. So, it was good.
On the group chat. And no groping. No groping was done.
No groping at this fine event. Anything else y'all want to mention?
I just want to mention, check out our local establishment, Nickel City. Go down there and get you a pizza log. Have a drink on Chad. He'll pay for it.
No, I will not.
It's fine.
You'll pay for it. I will get mine paid for.
Chad will pay for it. He will buy you a drink in place of his free drink that he gets. But no, go to Nickel City. It's one of our favorite places. I kid. I'm happy that Chad gets a drink for free because he doesn't have a job. I guess
I don't have money.
I mean, that's not true, but Nobody else needs to
I don't
know
have
that.
income.
He doesn't have an income. He's got money. He doesn't have an income right
You
now.
do know you have to be looking for a job to continue with unemployment, right?
I am.
He,
I
he
haven't started
applied,
getting.
he applied for a job.
It takes
Taco
forever.
Casa doesn't count.
It takes like
unless you bring tacos.
It takes like a month in order for that to even start. So
I also want to say, be sure to check out Down and Out. It's right over there by where Mass used to be, which is now the Cicada, which is a new bar. It's got a stage, all that stuff. Check that place out. Check out Down and Out. Get yourself a Funky Panther shandy. Enjoy that. Drink a few of those.
Yeah, they're
spend some money there. They're our favorite people.
Sundays they've been doing roller dogs.
Yes.
Man.
I wish we would have gone over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, during the weekends, they also do show Premier League matches. So be sure to check that out for all of your UEFA Champions League and Premier League needs.
And you know what else? Visit Southside Cellars too. That is such a great, underrated place. It's like sitting in your living room, just chilling with your friends and some of the most comfortable old grandparent couches and chairs that you possibly could find. Great time. Go there. Drink Ghost Machine. Invite us. We'll come out and say hi.
Yep.
Buy us a drink. And
buy us multiple drinks.
All right. Well,
no, wait, hold on. And then also go to Saving Hope and adopt, don't shop, and also foster a pet if you can. There are many pets out there, amazing dogs and kittens, and also puppies. Man, be sure to go ahead and go check out Saving Hope and visit them at savinghoperescue.org.
make sure you enunciate next time when you say dogs.
What I say?
Just
sound like dongs.
Dongs.
All right. Appreciate Visit Fort Worth again for letting us be a part of the event on Friday. I hope you all enjoyed all those interviews. We definitely enjoyed being able to sit down and have some conversations with some of our favorite people in Fort Worth. If you don't already do so, make sure to follow us on all social medias at The Funky Panther. You can call or text us at 817-677-0408. All of this is at thefunkypanther.com. And stay good, everybody. I'm Chad.
I'm Javier.
I'm Tim.
And we are
The Funky Panther! Stay good.